The following is a production of the Wapello Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Van Buren County Warriors Baseball, streaming online on the Wapello Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
From the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here at Wapello High School in Wapello, Iowa, welcome and good evening, baseball fans. On behalf of the Wapello Radio Group Sports Network, it's my pleasure once again to welcome you to another digital broadcast presentation of Van Buren County Warrior Baseball. Welcome back to the Wapello Radio broadcast booth. Tonight, like I just said, from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here in Wapello, Iowa, near the high school, we've got boys high school varsity baseball action for you. It's a cross-divisional matchup in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference. The Van Buren County Warriors out of the South Division in town to take on the Wapello Indians out of the North. Scheduled first pitch this evening is 7 o'clock p.m. Hey, if you're tuned in, you already know where to find us. We're streaming live all baseball season long right here on the Wapello Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. So, if you're tuned in, ready to make this broadcast part of your Monday night on June 15th, 2026, hey, big thanks for doing so. You know how important you are to us, and we could not do it without you. Once again tonight, as I have been all season long, I'm alongside my cameraman and on-site producer. He needs no introduction. He's the one and only incomparable Mr. A.J. Rowe. My name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play voice of Van Buren County Warrior Sports. A.J. and I, along with Wapello Radio, back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. And we will consider it a privilege, I guess I should say, to be with you on the call this evening. Looking forward to a good pregame show and a good ball game for you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Baseball is brought to you by these proud sponsors. I'm going right down the list for you to lead off the pregame show here. I'll give you the in-game sponsorship as we go. This is another edition 13, I guess, of the Warrior Baseball pregame show, brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide, the school district sponsors the pregame show. The postgame show tonight, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. Starting lineups tonight, we'll get to those in just a little bit. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. All my inning recaps tonight, the Complexion Company, your full-service med spa in Batavia, providing everything from laser and aesthetic treatments, IV therapy, and much more. Follow them on Facebook to see their specials. Strikeouts by the Warrior pitchers from the mound tonight, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Stop in and see Tim or Dean down there, your Polaris Ranger and ATV headquarters. All the innings tonight, 1 through 7 if necessary. Brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with monument sales and Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Game time conditions, brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. We'll go over those right before first pitch. Coaches and players interviews throughout the course of the season, and in the post-game show tonight, Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield. Call Darren today for a great deal on a new mattress, and don't forget, he now sells area rugs too. Tonight's player of the game in the post-game show, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. Any pitching changes tonight? Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Home runs hit by the Warriors tonight, if there is one. Smithburg Automotive, with 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you, has that sponsorship. My game recap in the post-game show, brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at a Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding areas. And finally, tonight's first pitch, scheduled for right around 7 p.m., brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, your employee-owned community bank. Rooted in the heartland, visit firstiowa.bank, member FDIC. Alrighty, we're going to kick off this edition of the Warrior Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District with a 3-minute break. AJ's going to get on it. He's going to spit up some ads for us, and you can start to hear from some of these wonderful sponsors. You'll be hearing from them all throughout the broadcast tonight. Then when we come back, we'll continue the pregame show, take a closer look at both teams into tonight's matchup. We'll look at the coaching staffs, how they're doing on the season, the overall records, wins and losses against their opponents, conference standings, leading players for each team, other action around the area tonight, all that and more still to come in the Warrior Baseball pre-game show. I should mention before we go to that first break, the JV got a 7-6 win here tonight. Warriors over the Wapello Indians. And tomorrow, no JV game at 10 o'clock in the morning at Fairfield. Lack of numbers there, going to cancel that one. The JV will play tomorrow night before the varsity back at home at the Ferguson Sports Complex in Keosauqua against the West Burlington Falcons. Just wanted to update you on that before we come back and get to the rest of the stuff in the pregame show. So we're working our way towards starting lineups, national anthem, and first pitch. A boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight. A crossover matchup amongst the divisions. The Van Buren County Warriors out of the south in the Super Conference in town to take on out of the north the Wapello Indians. Back with you in 3 minutes to continue the pregame show. You are tuned in to Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we're back with you here from Wapello High School in Wapello, Iowa, getting set for boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight. Crossover divisional matchup game between the Van Buren County Warriors and the Wapello Indians. Before we get back to things here in the Warrior Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, just thought I'd mention Warrior Softball. They started at 5 tonight. They got a 7-4 win over the Wapello Arrows. The girls' teams here at Wapello called the Arrows. The boys' teams called the Indians. So the Warrior softball team, congrats to them. I think that was win number 8 for them on the season. Sounds about right. And Warrior girls softball getting a 7-4 win over Wapello here tonight. JV going to play next. I think that's on the diamond over AJ and my right shoulder. All right, let's get into the good stuff here in the Warrior Boys Baseball pregame show. Let's break down both teams coming into tonight's matchup. We'll start with the visitors tonight, the Van Buren County Warriors. Head coach is Ron Walker, assisted by Dan Smith and Spencer Elliott. The next action for us, right back at it tomorrow, Tuesday, June 16th, home for West Burlington, a 7 p.m. start there for the varsity. They are the Van Buren County Warriors, boys high school varsity baseball. The overall record in tonight's play, 4-8 on the season, 3-3 at home, 0-5 on the road, 1-0 neutral site games. Warriors compete in the state of Iowa, Class 1A, Southeast Iowa Super Conference, South Division. Conference record for Van Buren County is 1-5. In the last 5, the Warriors are 2-3. The wins this year for the Warriors have come over Keokuk, Moravia, Hillcrest Academy, and Danville, while the losses have come to Central Lee, Mediapolis, I guess I can put twice for Mediapolis now, West Burlington, Davis County, Pekin, Burlington, Notre Dame, Fort Madison. Those are the losses for the Warriors. Last time out was last Friday, June 12th. In a well-played game by Van Buren County. They just came up on the short end of the things, though, in a 5-0 loss. That was at Mediapolis to the Bulldogs. Take a look at some leading players for the Warriors on the season in the batting average category. Nolan Harriman at 400. Not quite as many at-bats as everybody else, but I thought I would list it. Reed Kite at 379. Creed Kite at 360. Hits leaders for Van Buren County. Reed Kite with 11. Creed Kite with 9. Kinnick Millard, Colton Kirkhart, each with 6. RBI leaders for the Warriors. Creed Kite with 7, while Millard, Kirkhart, and Meek all have 5 runs scored. Reed Kite leads them with 11. Kinnick Millard has scored 10 runs. On the base pass, Caden Simmons leads them there with 5 steals. In the ERA department, Eli McKinney, 1.56 in 9 innings pitched. Kinnick Millard, 2.33, also in 9 innings pitched on the mound. Millard leads him in strikeouts with 16, while McKinney leads him in wins with 2. The Warriors averaging right under 5 runs a game. They give up just under 7. The team batting average is 242. On-base percentage is 405. The slugging is 292. No fielding percentage listed. The team ERA, 6.03. The OPS, that's the on-base plus slugging, is 697. And the WHIP, walks plus hits per innings pitched, 2.01 for the Warriors. All right, we'll turn our attention now to the home team tonight, the Wapello Indians. Head coach is Brandon Brown, assisted by Steve Hanbaum and Jaden Keys. Next action for them, Thursday, June 18th at Hillcrest Academy, 7 p.m. start there. They are the Wapello Indians in boys high school varsity baseball. The record into tonight's game is 1-8 on the year. They're 0-6 at home, 1-2 on the road. They have yet to play a neutral site game. They compete in Class 1A also in the state of Iowa, the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, but the North Division. Conference record for Wapello is 1-4. In the last 5, they are 0-5. The lone victory for the Indians this year came over the Lone Tree Lions, while their losses have come to North Cedar, Wilton, Hillcrest Academy, Central Lee, Winfield Mount Union / Columbus, Louisa Muscatine, Pekin, and Burlington Notre Dame. Last time out for Wapello was Tuesday, June 9th, a 19-1 loss right here at home to the Burlington Notre Dame Nikes. Leading players for Wapello on the season, batting average, Kinnick Richenberger at 318, Trayton Scholes at 300, Wyatt Marlette 259. Hits leaders for Wapello, Marlette and Richenberger with 7, while Scholes has 6. RBI leaders for the Indians, Marlette with 5, Grayson Nago and Richenberger both have 3. Richenberger leads them in runs scored with 8, also in steals with 12. On the mound, ERA leaders, Marlette, he's on the mound tonight, 2.21 in 12 2/3 innings pitched. Scholes has a 4.20 ERA in 13 1/3 innings pitched. Strikeout leaders, that's Marlette with 21. Scholes has the win on the mound for Wapello this season. The Indians averaging just under 4 runs a game. They give up just under 10. The team batting average at 193, on base percentage 347, slugging 234, fielding 886. The OPS on base plus slugging is 581. The whip, walks plus hits per innings pitched, 2.50, and the team ERA 7.67. The Warriors lead this series 11-1, going all the way back to 2011, and they haven't played since June 19th of 24. 18-4 Van Buren County win. That was right here at Wapello. Wapello's low numbers last year. They just played their North Division games, and that was it. Let's take a look at the conference standings while we're here, continuing the Warrior Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. Let's start in the North Division of the Super Conference. This is the overall record, followed by the conference record. Pekin leads the way in the North, 7-1, 4-0. Highland, 6-4, 4-1. Hillcrest Academy, 5-3, 3-1. Winfield Mount Union / Columbus, 5-7, 3-2. Louisa Muscatine is 5-6, 3-3. Wapello, 1-8, 1-4. Lone Tree, 0-10, 0-6. Switching to the South Division of the Super Conference, where the Warriors call home. Mediapolis leading the way there, 9-2, 7-0. Burlington Notre Dame, 6-6, 5-2. Central Lee, 7-3, 4-2. West Burlington, 5-5, 4-3. We'll see them tomorrow night. Van Buren County, 4-8, 1-5. New London, 1-11, 1-5. And Danville's 0-8, 0-6. Let's take a look at other action around the Super Conference tonight. Lots of games, divisional crossover matchups. Pekin is at Central Lee. Burlington Notre Dame is at Highland. New London is at Hillcrest Academy. Mediapolis is at Winfield Mount Union / Columbus. Van Buren County right here to take on Wapello. Danville is at Lone Tree. West Burlington is Idle. So is Louisa Muscatine. Other area teams in action tonight. Burlington is at Fairfield, a doubleheader. EBF, that's Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont is at Cardinal for a doubleheader, and Knoxville is at Davis County for a doubleheader. All right, we'll sprinkle in another 3-minute break here in the pregame show. When we come back, we'll get to the starting lineups, and then we'll be getting close to National Anthem and first pitch. First pitch scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight. That's about 8 minutes away. So we'll get in another 3-minute break. You can hear some more from some of our wonderful sponsors, and we'll continue the pregame show with the starting lineups, and those are brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center when we return. So come on back with us to finish up the pregame show. First pitch is nearing. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here at Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa. Continue the Warrior Boys Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride county-wide. We will continue the pregame show by taking a look at today's starting lineups, brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. We'll start with the visitors tonight, the Van Buren County Warriors. Leading off is number 3, Reed Kite, freshman shortstop. Batting second is number 11, Eli McKinney, the senior center fielder. Batting third is number 13, Nick Reed Kite, the sophomore, on the mound doing the pitching tonight for the Warriors. The cleanup man is number 2, Kinnick Miller, the junior, at third base. Batting fifth is number 17, Caden Simmons, the senior, behind the plate doing the catching. Batting sixth is number 10, Colton Kirkhart, the senior first baseman. Batting seventh is number 1, Keegan Young, the senior, at second base. Batting eighth, number 14, Jackson Meek, the junior, in left field. And batting ninth is number 7, Parker Boley, sophomore, in right field. Once again, for the Warriors, it's Reed Kite, McKinney, Creek Kite, Millard, Simmons, Kirkhart, Young, Meek, and Boley. All right, let's get to the lineup for the home team tonight, the Wapello Indians. Leading off is number 7, Kinnick Richenberger, junior center fielder. Batting second is number 11, Coy Wiley. He's a junior at third base. Batting third is number 3, Wyatt Strawhacker, a junior catcher. The cleanup man, number 4, Wyatt Marlette, the senior, on the mound doing the pitching for the Indians tonight. Batting fifth is number 10, Grayson Nagel, sophomore first baseman. Batting sixth, number 22, Cully Fry, sophomore left fielder. Batting seventh is number 9, Drayson Crow. He's a sophomore shortstop. Batting eighth is number 12, Leland Ely, freshman second baseman. Batting ninth is number 15, Eric Barrick. He's a freshman, and he will be doing the DHing for number 18, Xavier Strauss, a junior in right field. Once again, for Wapello tonight, it's Richenberger, Wiley, Strawhacker, Marlette, Nagel, Fry, Crow, Ely, and Barrick for Strauss. Warriors are finishing up their infield right now. So I've got through about everything that I've wanted to. AJ said that the Warriors softball team is now 8-8. And in another score update, the Fairfield baseball team was leading 7-1 over Burlington in which inning? The 5th of game 1. Okay, and Fairfield softball was, what did you say? Down in the 6th, 4-0. All right, so that's just a little score update for you on other area team action. Warrior softball team getting a 7-4 win here tonight over Wapello. Big congrats to them. So I think we can sprinkle in another 3-minute break to finish the Warrior Boys Baseball pregame show. We should be getting starting lineups and hopefully the national anthem during the break. And then when we come back, we'll have first pitch for you, brought to you by First Iowa State Bank. We're almost set for boys high school varsity baseball action for you tonight from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here at Wapello High School in Wapello, Iowa. Last 3-minute break here in the pregame show. First pitch coming at you. When we come back, you're tuned in to Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected. Whether you're at home or on the road, stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, to finish up the Van Buren County Warrior Boys Baseball pregame show brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride countywide. Running a little bit ahead of where I thought we would be. Coaches just finishing up their meeting at home plate with the umpires. I think starting lineup's going to get introduced here next, and then the national anthem, and then the first pitch. Just running a little bit ahead tonight, which is different for us here in the pregame show, but it kind of feels good to be early. Let's go over the pitching matchup here tonight before we take that break for the national anthem. On the mound for Wapello is number 4, senior Wyatt Marlette. He's pitched in 3 games, started 2 of them, an 0-2 record without a save, 12 2/3 innings pitched, 256 total pitches, 54 official at-bats against him with a 2.04 average. He's given up 11 hits, 10 runs, 4 of those runs earned, 8 walks, 4 hit batters, 21 strikeouts, a 2.21 ERA for Marlette. On the mound for Van Buren County tonight is number 13, sophomore Cree Kite. He's pitched in 4 games, started 1, an 0-1 record without a save. 7 2/3 innings pitched for Cree Kite, 131 total pitches, 24 official at-bats against him, a 3.33 average. Cree Kite has given up 8 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned, 4 walks, 3 hit batters, 5 strikeouts for Cree, a 4.57 ERA for Cree Kite. Let's summarize the lineups for you one more time. Brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. For our Warriors tonight, it's Reed Kite, McKinney, Creek Kite, Millard, Simmons, Kirkhart, Young, Meek, and Boley. Those are the 9 in head coach Ron Walker's lineup. Tonight, Creek Kite is on the mound. Substitutions tonight for Van Buren County available to Coach Walker. Number 4 is Quade Harriman, a junior. 5 is Hunter Stevens, a freshman. 6, Nolan Harriman, a sophomore. 9 is Jaden Pilcher, a senior. 19 is Finnegan Smith, a freshman. 23 is Marion Yoder, a senior. 25 is Max Schreiber, a freshman. And 34 is Harrison Mann, a freshman. Those are the subs on the bench tonight for the Warriors. Once again, the lineup now for Wapello: Richenberger, Wiley, Strawhacker, Marlette, Nagel, Fry, Crow, Ely, and Barrick for Strauss. And Marlette on the mound. Subs for Wapello: number 8 is Cody Marlette, a freshman. Number 6 is Jeff Malcolm. He's a freshman as well. So now starting lineups have been introduced. I think we're going to get the national anthem. So AJ and I, we're going to take one more 2-minute break and come on back with you for first pitch. Boys High School varsity baseball action for you tonight. A cross-divisional game. Van Buren County Warriors out of the south, in town to take on out of the north, the home team, the Wapello Indians. Ty Clue and Ralph Henning are the umpires tonight. Last 2-minute break, first pitch when we come back. I'm going to get the national anthem out of the way. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty. Nice rendition of the national anthem here at the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, getting set for first pitch. Boys High School varsity baseball action for you tonight. Right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel. First pitch tonight brought to you by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua, your employee-owned community bank. Rooted in the heartland, visit firstiowa.bank. Member FDIC. Wyatt Marlette finishing up his warm-up tosses. And let's get the game time conditions for you. Brought to you by the Van Buren County Hospital. Simply remarkable. It's quite nice out, to put it. I can't really put it any other way. 78 degrees and sunny, 36% humidity. Air feels a lot better than it has over the last few days. Front came through on, when was that? Saturday? Finally cooled things down. Winds west-southwest at 11 miles per hour. Those are the game time conditions tonight. Inning recaps the Complexion Company. All the innings. Cranston Family Funeral Home. We're just about ready to get things started. Three due up for the Warriors. Reed Kite, Eli McKinney, and Cree Kite to face Wyatt Marlette. Reed Kite in there from the right side. He was 0 for 3 against Mediapolis. Here's a pitch. Strike one, and we are underway at 7:10 p.m. this evening. A little bit late. Reed Kite coming into tonight at 379. He'll bounce that one right back to the mound. Marlette has it, a quick throw to first, and Reed Kite on the 2 pitches is a quick out number 1 here in the top of the first. That putout will go 1-3. Marlette over to Nagel. Up next for the Warriors in the 2 spot is number 11, Eli McKinney, the senior center fielder. 2:17 in a play tonight from the left side. Marlette bounced that one low and in to McKinney. 1-0 to Eli. Eli did not play against Mediapolis. He had a prior commitment. That one is a strike on the outer half. Count even at 1-1. Bases empty, 1 out. We're just underway. The Warriors in town to take on the Wapello Indians. Marlette, the righty, gets a swing and a miss by McKinney. The count to Eli now 1-2. On deck for the Warriors is Cree Kite. Marlette coming back to McKinney. Eli is a swinging strikeout victim. First strikeout recorded by Marlette. Second out of the inning is McKinney. So 2 outs, nobody on now for the Warriors here in the top of the first. In there in the 3 spot is number 13, Cree Kite, the sophomore pitcher. 360 for Cree Kite. He's in there from the right side. Cree Kite 0 for 3 reached on an air against Mediapolis. That one off the outside corner and low for ball 1. Marlette working out of the windup, coming back to Kite. Breaking ball, Cree swung over the top of it. Count even at 1-1 now. First 2 retired fairly easily here. Marlette back to him. Cree lines that one out to left center. Left fielder towards the gap. And it gets down in front of the center fielder. Cree Kite with a 2-out single. Try to start a rally for the Warriors. First hit of the inning. And the first hit given up by Marlette. The cleanup man in there next for the Warriors, number 2, Kinnick Millard, the junior third baseman. 2:14 for Kinnick coming into play tonight, 0 for 3 against Mediapolis. Out of the stretch for the first time is Marlette. Millard, a right-handed batter. Marlette to Millard, the first one, swing and a miss, a little bit high inside pitch. 0-1 the count to the Warrior junior third baseman, Kinnick Millard. Cree Kite, medium lead at first base. Marlette set again. He'll check him at first. Cree Kite back safely. Reed Kite, a bouncer right back to the pitcher for out number 1. Eli McKinney, a swinging strikeout for out number 2. Cree Kite is single. Here's Millard, fouled that one off to the right side into the fence. And it's 0-2 to Millard now. Kinnick will have to protect. Marlette is ready. There goes Cree Kite. The pitch lined in between first and second. Out into right field. Around second is Cree Kite. He'll dig for third. Millard will stop there. The ball comes back into the second baseman. Back-to-back hits by the Warriors. That single by Millard will send Cree Kite to third. And Kinnick on with a 2-strike single. Second hit of the inning. Second hit given up by Marlette. He does have a strikeout on 12 pitches. First and third. Now the Warriors a threat with 2 outs. And up next is number 17 in the 5 spot, Caden Simmons, a senior catcher. 125 for Simmons into play today. He'll bat from the right side. Creekite to lead in foul territory at third. Miller to lead at first. The pitch is over the outside corner to Simmons for strike one. Caden back in there now. Marlette has the one he wants. He's set, working out of the stretch. There goes Millard. That pitch is low and outside. They will not throw down. So it's 1-1 to Simmons. There's 2 runners in scoring position. Millard to second on the stolen base. He's at second. Creekite at third. There are 2 outs, 1-1 to Simmons. Marlette coming to him too far outside. 2-1 to Simmons now. Warriors 2 in scoring position at second and third. 2 balls, 1 strike to Simmons. 2 outs. Marlette the 2-1. That one a little bit low. Maybe a tad outside. It's a ball. 3-1 to Simmons. Colton Kirkhart on deck for the Warriors. Marlette's 3-1 is a called strike on, I think, a bender right on the outside corner. Count full now to Simmons. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming next. Runners will not be in motion. Foul back. Nobody pushing him at first base. We'll do it again from 3-2. The scoreboard reset. It's 3-2 to Simmons. He flies that one down the right field line. Is it going to stay fair? It is. It's a fair ball. Creekite scores. Throw back into the second baseman, and Millard crosses the plate. And Caden Simmons, with a blooper down the right field line, has himself the third Warrior hit in a row, a single that drives in 2. Score Creekite on the play, and Kinnick Millard as well. Back-to-back-to-back hits given up by Marlette and Wapello. 2 runs for the Warriors. I should note that Simmons was 0 for 3 against Mediapolis. So here in the top of the first, the Warriors on the board right away as the Simmons, get this in my scoring summary, Simmons single scores 2 to make it 2-0. Warriors with 2 outs and now 1 on in the top of the first. That was the 19th pitch of the inning for Marlette so far. He's their ace, I would call it. And up next for Van Buren County with 1 on and 2 out. They've tallied twice is going to be Colton Kirkhart. He had the lone hit against Mediapolis. He was 1 for 3 with a single. The next pitch from Marlette will be his 20th here in the top of the first. Kirkhart in the 6th spot, number 10, senior first baseman. Average on the season into play tonight is .214. On deck is Keegan Young. Marlette out of the stretch with a runner at first. There he goes. That pitch low and outside, bobbled by the catcher. He will not throw down. Caden Simmons will steal a second. 1-0 to Kirkhart. We're looking right into the sun again, as you can probably tell on the camera. Two games in a row. Mediapolis. This one's a little bit more off to the side, but still swing and a miss by Kirkhart on that offering from Marlette. 1-1. Another runner out there in scoring position. That's Simmons at second after his 2 RBI bloop single down the right field line. Drove in a couple of Warrior runs. 2-zip Van Buren County. There are 2 outs. Top of the first. Marlette, the delivery. Swing and a miss by Kirkhart. Maybe a little bit of an inside pitch. Colton decided to offer on it and couldn't get it. 1-2 now. So Kirkhart will have to protect. That's how he got his hit against Mediapolis. Fought off a 2-strike pitch. Dumped it into right center. Let's see if he can do that same thing. Here comes a 1-2. Up too far outside all the way to the backstop. A wild pitch. Catcher couldn't get that one. And that one is, it's going to be 2-2 the count to Kirkhart. Sends Simmons to third on that wild pitch. First one issued by Marlette tonight. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits. Does have a strikeout and a wild pitch. Pitch number 24 coming on the 2-2 to Kirkhart. Here it is. Low and outside. Simmons stays put. Good stop by the catcher. Full count again. 3-2 now to Kirkhart. He's went full to Simmons and now full to Kirkhart. Keegan Young in the on-deck circle. Warriors senior second baseman. So Marlette, he's ready. Eyes Simmons at third. And the payoff is Called strike 3 to Colton Kirkhart. So a backwards K there. He's the third out of the inning. Young will lead off. It'll be Young, Meek, and Boley, 7-8-9 for the Warriors when they bat in the top of the second. But Van Buren County gets 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. They end up leaving 1 on base. 25 pitches for Marlette to get Wapello through the top of the first. So after a half an inning, it's 2-0 Warriors. Wapello coming to the plate after this 60-second break. When we come back, Richenberger, Wiley, and Strawhacker, the 3 up for the Indians. Come on back with us. You're tuned in to Warrior Baseball right here on the Tumble Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
When you're rolling through the beautiful hills of Van Buren County, make a stop in Dowd's at Dowd's Quick Stop. Open every day. This month, try our pizza flavor of the month, Buffalo Chicken. Grab a large 1-topping pizza and 8 wings for just $19. Or try the cheeseburger meal deal. Burger, fries, and a 32-ounce drink for only $11. And don't miss the open-air cooler loaded with wraps, salads, pickle wraps, deviled eggs, and dessert. Dowd's Quick Stop. Good food, great people, right in the heart of scenic Van Buren County.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, to start the bottom of the first inning. Warriors lead it after they tally 2 in the top of the first. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left there in the top of the first for the Warriors. All the innings tonight brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Inning recaps brought to you by the Complexion Company. Due up for Wapello here in the bottom of the first. It'll be number 7, Kinnick Richenberger, junior center fielder, leading off, followed by number 11, Coy Wiley, the junior third baseman, and then number 3, Wyatt Strawhacker, junior catcher. 3 juniors, first 3 due up to face Creekite, the righty on the mound for the Warriors.
Leading off the game for the Indians, number 7, center fielder, Kinnick Richenberger.
Richenberger, the center fielder for Wapello tonight. He'll be in there from the right side. He comes in at 3:18 tonight. Creekite is ready. We're underway in bottom of the first. That went off the outside corner for ball 1 to Richenberger. Get that Warrior defense for you here in a minute. Creekite working out of the windup. The 1-0 to Richenberger. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman in on the grass. Keegan Young to make the catch. Richenberger first out of the inning on 2 pitches on the pop-out to Keegan Young at second. Up next for Wapello in the 2 spot is number 11, Coy Wiley, junior third baseman. 125 for him on the year. In the outfield for the Warriors, left to right, it's Meek, McKinney, and Boley. Infield third to first, it's Millard, Reedkite, Young, and Kirkhart. Simmons behind the plate, Creekite on the mound. Right-handed batter is Coy Wiley. Bases empty, 1 out. Bottom of the first, Warriors lead it 2-0. Creekite's first offering to Wiley. Bunted. Creekite off the mound will glove an alert play. He'll throw to first to Kirkhart. Coy Wiley on 1 pitch is out number 2 on an attempted bunt. It went right back to the pitcher, Creekite. The putout goes 1-3 if you score along with us at home. So on 3 pitches, Creekite has 2 outs. That'll bring up in the 3rd spot. Wearing number 3 is Wyatt Strawhacker, junior catcher. .250 for him on the season. He's going to bat from the left side. Bases empty, 2 out. Kite ready. The first offering to Strawhacker. Off the outside corner, 1-0. We'll set that Wapello defense when the Warriors bat again in the top of the second for you. Creekite's second offering is a little bit farther outside to Strawhacker, 2-0. Kite ready again. He'll wind and deal. Low. Ball 3. So, on 3 pitches, he's got 2 outs. Then the next 3, he's a 3-0 behind. Strawhacker is Kite. Looking for a strike to get back in the count. Got the one he wants from Simmons, and the pitch. That one is in there from Cree. 3-1. McKinney in center with the left-handed batter shaded a little bit towards right. Left and right field. Right field a little bit deeper than normal. Left fielder about where you'd expect to find him, kind of straight away. There's ball 4 on the next offering from Kite to Strawhacker. So a 2-out walk gives Wapello their first base runner of the game. First walk issued by Cree Kite. Looks like courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. That is Jeff Malcolm. Jet Malcolm.
The pitcher, Wyatt Marlette.
Jet Malcolm, courtesy runner for Strawhacker, the catcher, after drawing that walk. All right. The cleanup man for Wapello due up next here is number 4. In the 4 spot, Wyatt Marlette, senior pitcher. Tonight, 2:59 coming into play tonight. He'll bat from the right side. Courtesy runner Malcolm still on the base. Now he will creep away and take a short lead at first. Kite out of the stretch. First pitch swung on, popped up. Left side, out of play by Marlette. 0-1 to count to him. So 1 on and 2 out here. Warriors lead 2-0 as we play bottom of the second. McKinney now shaded a little bit towards left with the right-handed batter. Meek a little bit deeper in left. Boley a little bit in right. Kite a look. The courtesy runner over there. He's set out of the stretch, and the pitch. Fall back right above us and down. Quickly 0-2 to Marlette. Kite a look in at Simmons. A glance at first, and he'll come set out of the stretch. And the slide step pitch high and in to Marlette for ball 1. 1-2 now to the batter. Little bigger lead over there at first for courtesy runner Malcolm. Maybe 3 steps off. Kite's keeping an eye on him. The 1-2. Too far inside. Count even at 2-2 now to Marlette the batter. 1 on and 2 out for Wapello. Count even 2-2 to Marlette. Force at second for the Warriors. Of course, they can take the easy one at first if they choose to. If it's on the infield, here comes Kite. Breaking ball, and he caught him looking. That was a beauty from Cree Kite. So Wyatt Marlette, a backwards K, is the 3rd out of the inning. First strikeout by Cree Kite, brought to you by Slayton Polaris. So, Wapello, no runs on no hits. There were no errors. They'll leave 1 on that walk to Strawhacker. 13 pitches for Cree Kite to get the Warriors through the first. When Wapello bats in the bottom of the second, it'll be 5, 6, and 7. Nagel, Fry, and Crow for the Indians. Warriors are coming to the plate in the top of the second. When we come back from the 60-second break, 7, 8, 9, Young, Meek, and Boley, the 3 due up. We played an inning. It's 2-0 Warriors. Coming back for more baseball right here on the Autumnal Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
And we return with you to the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, to start the top of the second. Here's Keegan Young. First offering from Marlette is grounded right back up the middle slowly. Shortstop over. He'll glove and try to get him at first. And they do get Keegan Young by just a step over there. Keegan batting in the 7th spot. Number 1, the senior second baseman for the Warriors, is the first out of the inning. That'll go 6-3 on the putout. He came into play tonight at 2:08. He was 0 for 3 against Mediapolis to sum up Keegan Young there. So 1 out, nobody on. Warriors lead at 2-0. Top of the second, 1 out, nobody on. Number 14, Jackson Meek, takes a call to strike 1. He's batting in the 8th spot, the junior left fielder, 0-1 to Meek. 2:38 for Jackson into play tonight. He was 0 for 2 hit by a pitch against Mediapolis. Out of the windup, Marlette, the 0-1 to Meek. Too far outside, missed his release point, hung on to that one too long. The count, 1-1 to Jackson. Parker Boley in the on-deck circle for the Warriors. There's a 1-1. Oh, fouled off left side. Behind the plate by Meek. And should be 1-2, I believe. Meek in there from the right side against the righty. Marlette is 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt. Count even at 2-2 now to Meek. 1 out, base is empty for the Warriors here in the top of the second. Van Buren County does lead it 2-0. And the pitch. Meek, a slow roller, cut off by the third baseman on the grass. They'll throw over. Jackson, good speed, going to beat it. Infield hit for Jackson Meek. Warriors get a 1 out base runner. First hit of the inning, 4th of the game for the Warriors. On the 1 out infield single by Jackson Meek. That'll put 1 on with 1 out for the number 9 hitter, number 7, Parker Boley. Sophomore right fielder. 174 for him into tonight. 0 for 2 against Mediapolis. The defense in the outfield that I promised you for Wapello, Fry, Richenberger, and Strauss. Here comes the first offering to Boley, high and in. 1-0 to Parker. Leadoff man, Reed Kite on deck for the Warriors. In the infield, 3rd to 1st for Wapello, it's Wiley, Crow, Ely, and Nagel. Strawhacker behind the plate. Marlette is ready, and a 1-0. That one's low. 2-0 to Parker Boley. Keegan Young led off the inning with a grounder to short. He was the first out, and a single infield by Jackson Meek. He's the runner at first, the 2-0. A blooper over everybody into shallow center field. Meek had to wait, then he hustles to second. So a seeing eye single there, a blooper over second and short. Behind the bag at second gives Parker Boley a single. Put him on at first, move Meek to second. Back-to-back hits in the inning. It's the 5th on the night for the Warriors, 5th given up by Marlette. So 2 on with 1 out now. First and second, it's Meek at second, Boley at first for Reed Kite. He's 0 for 1 on the day. A bouncer back to the pitcher. Freshman shortstop. Marlette, the stretch. Reed Kite, a bouncer. He'll go to first immediately. Didn't even look at any of the other bases. It'll kind of act as a sacrifice. It wasn't, but move Meek to third on the infield groundout. Boley to second. Reed Kite has twice bounced back to the pitcher. He is the second out of the inning. There are 2 runners now in scoring position. Meek at third, Boley at second for Eli McKinney. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That one, is on the outer half. Woofda. Looked outside. 0-1 to McKinney. Marlette's next offering. Eli, a tapper down the first base line. Foul. Quickly 0-2 to Eli. That first one definitely didn't have to be, but it was called a strike. Meek gets third. Boley at second. Bottom of the order. Has runners on for the Warriors. Top of the order trying to drive him in. We need a 2-out hit here to do it, or a pass ball or wild pitch, I guess. We'll do it as well. Here comes Marlette out of the stretch. That one, Meek hustles back to third. No throw. That one too far outside. 1-2 to McKinney. Once again, I find myself looking right at the sun. McKinney asks for time, backs out of there. He's granted. Cree Kite on deck for the Warriors. McKinney back in there. Marlette toes the rubber out of the stretch. He's ready in the pitch. Check swing. Oh, it was a late strike 3 call. I guess it was looking. I don't think he went, but maybe on the outside corner. McKinney down looking. He's the third out of the inning. The Warriors bat again. That'll end the half inning. Warriors bat in the top of the third. It'll be 3-4-5. Cree Kite, Millard, and Simmons for the Warriors. They get the top of the second. No runs on a couple of hits. There were no errors. They end up leaving 2 on base. 14 pitches for Marlette to get Wapello through the second. He's up to a game total of 39. So we played an inning and a half. The Warriors still lead at 2-0. Wapello coming to the plate in the bottom of the second. When we come back from this 60-second break, they've got 5, 6, and 7 due up. Nagel, Fry, and Crow. Warriors lead at 2-0 after an inning and a half. Come on back with us after this 60-second break. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
Back with you here from Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa. Leading off for Wapello, bottom of the second, is number 10, Grayson Nagel. Bats in the 5th spot, sophomore, first baseman. 136 for him. Cree Kite's first offering to him is over for a called strike 1. 0-1 to Nagel. Warriors lead on the scoreboard, 2-0. Out hitting Wapello, 5-zip. They've stranded 3, has Van Buren County. Wapello has stranded 1. The 0-1, high and in. Count even 1-1 to Nagel. Kite, a long look into Simmons. Cree working out of the windup. The 1-1. Outer half strike. One and 2 to Nagel. McKinney about straight away. A couple steps shaded to left. Boley and Meek. Straight away medium depth, I'll call it. The 1-2. Caught him looking. Nagel. Backwards K. Strikeout victim. First out of the inning.
Batting for the Indians, number 22, left fielder.
Second
Fry.
strikeout recorded by Cree Kite. Those strikeouts on the mound by the Warrior pitchers brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski, your Polaris Ranger and ATV headquarters. Up next for Wapello is number 22, Cully Fry, sophomore, left fielder, left-handed batter. Swing and a miss on the first offering from Kite, 0-1. Cully Fry in the 6th spot, 167, entering play tonight. Kite's ready again, the 0-1, too far outside. Count even at 1-1 to Fry now. Kite will wind and deal. Nope, too far outside, even farther outside. And Fry ahead in the count now, 2-1. Cree Kite ready. His 2-1 offering. Missed again on the outside. So it's 3-1 to Cully Fry now. Wapello left fielder. Kite on the same page as Simmons, and here is his 3-1. That one is over, making the count full now. 3-2. Payoff pitch next to Cully Fry from Cree Kite. McKinney back shaded over towards right with the left-handed batter. Meek shallow and left. Boley medium depth and right. Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off left side. Back into the backstop. We'll do it again from 3-2. Kite ready again. He will deliver. Foul tip into the mid of Simmons. He hung on. And Fry down, swinging on strikes. Second out of the inning there. Third strikeout recorded by Kite, brought to you by Slayton Polaris. Up next for Wapello. In the 7th spot is number 9, Drayson Crow, the sophomore shortstop. No average on the year coming into play tonight. Kite's first delivery to him. Swung through for strike 1. 0-1 to Crow. 2 outs, nobody on. For Wapello here, Warriors lead at 2-0, bottom of 2. Kite's 0-1. Low and in. Count 1-1. Cree Kite rocks and fires. High and in. 2-1 to Crow now. Kite ready, and the pitch. Fouled off right side. Out of play. Count even at 2-2 now. To the Wapello shortstop, Drayson Crow. Cree looking to set him down 1-2-3 here. The bottom of the second. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball left it low and outside. On the 16th pitch of the inning by Cree Kite makes the count full. 3-2. Kite the payoff. Right on the outside corner for a called strike 3. He strikes out the side. Does Cree Kite. He's got 4 strikeouts on the game, brought to you by Slayton Polaris. Wapello goes down in order in the bottom of the second. When they bat in the bottom of the third, 8-9-1. Ely, the DH Barrick, and the top of the order, Richenberger for Wapello. 17 pitches for Kite to get Van Buren County through the second. He's up to a game total of 30. After 2 complete, Warriors lead at 2-0. They'll have 3, 4, 5. Cree Kite, Millard, and Simmons coming up to the plate when we come back from this 60-second break. Come on back with us. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Tummo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you from Wapello, Iowa to start the top of the third. First pitch to Cree Kite is off the outside and low for ball 1. 1-0 to Cree Kite. He had a single. Scored a run back in the first. Into play tonight, 360. Next offering from Marlette, a breaking ball that lands. Count even 1-1 to Cree. Out of the windup is Marlette. The 1-1 bounced it in there. Low and outside, ball 2. Hey, head coach Ron Walker just wanted us to mention that it's his daughter Delaney's birthday. She's turning 21, so happy birthday to her. That's coming from head coach Ron Walker. Just wanted to get that in for him. The 2-1. Low and outside again. 3-1 now to Cree Kite. Delaney, she did a great job on the PA the other day at Van Buren County. Did a really nice job announcing that game over the PA. Low and in. Cree Kite draws a leadoff walk. Warriors get the leadoff man on. First walk. Let me double check that. Issued by
Number 2, third baseman.
Marlette. He begins working his third inning. He's given up 2 runs on 5 hits, a walk, and a strikeout now with a wild pitch. Up next for the Warriors in the cleanup spot is number 2, Kinnick Miller, Jr., third baseman. He had a single, scored a run in the first as well. Creekite with his lead. Marlette out of the stretch. He'll check him at first. Cree is back. So Marlette started this inning with 39 game total pitches. He's got 5. He's up to 44. And they actually have a pitch count for each team out on that scoreboard. That's a really nice feature for me to double check against. Millard squares the bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a strike. Count to Kinnick is 0-1. 1 on for the Warriors. Creekite leadoff walk and nobody out. Millard the second batter of the inning. Simmons on deck. Marlette will check him again at first. Creekite dives back. First baseman dropped the ball on that one, so Cree was good. AJ and I on back-to-back games, staring right into the sun, as you could probably tell on the camera. And I'll check him again at first. He dives back in. Safe. I'm not telling anybody anything, but sun's bright, AJ. It really is a nice night for a game, though, but these 2 field angles have put us behind the backstop looking right into it. The pitch is kind of a pitch out. Catcher stood up. Runner stays put, does Creekite. Count 1-1 now to the Warrior batter, Kinnick Millard. Into play tonight, Kinnick was at 2-14. The cleanup spot, right-handed batter against the righty Marlette. Coming to him, that's a called strike outside corner. 1-2 to Millard. Be nice to at least get Cree to second here. A productive out. We'll take a hit, though. The 1-2 from Marlette. Oh, high and in. He swung through it. Throw down to second. Creekite is safe down there. He steals second. Almost a double play by Wapello, but they don't get the out of Creekite stealing second. Millard goes down on strikes. First out of the inning. Kinnick now 1 for 2. So, let's see. Head coach Brandon Brown coming out to have a little chat with the base ump about that. I think maybe he thought that they had him, but just a chat, and they're not going to change that call. Up next for the Warriors, 5 spot is number 17, Caden Simmons, senior catcher. He's 1 for 1 with a single, 2 RBIs, stranded on the bases. Into play tonight, Simmons was at 125. Colton Kirkhart on deck. Creekite out there at second. He went into scoring position on his own on the steal on the Millard strikeout. Simmons will see if he can drive him in. Marlette ready. Simmons took a called strike 1. 0-1 to Caden. AJ and I both shielding our eyes right now from the sun. Marlette will spin. Oh, that was close to a balk. I guess they're going to say is Creekite slides. He went to pick him off at second. Creekite slides back in safely, but be careful that first move doesn't go towards home plate there. Marlette. There he goes. 0-1. Bounced to second. To his left. Gloved and thrown to first. Creekite will stop at third. He'll go to third on that ground out by Caden Simmons. He's the second out of the inning, 4-3 on the putout. So runner at third now for Van Buren County with 2 outs. It's Creekite. He walked, stole second, went to third on the ground out. Here's Kirkhart in the 6th spot, number 10 senior first baseman. 0 for 1 on the day, got caught looking. On the season, 214. Bounced that one in there, did Marlette. Good stop by Strawhacker to save a run. 1-0 to Kirkhart. Keegan Young on deck for Van Buren County. Warriors lead it 2-0 here. We're in the top of the third. 2 out, 1 on. 1-0. The pitch. Foul tip underneath the catcher. Count even now at 1-1. Kirkhart looking to drive in a run here for the Warriors. Had the only hit against Mediapolis last Friday in a 5-0 Warrior loss. The 1-1 from Marlette. Strike outside corner. 1-2. Kirkhart didn't like that one. Maybe could have went to right field with it, decided not to try it. And he's going to have to protect with 2 strikes. 1-2, 2 outs, 1 on. Warriors lead it 2-0. Swing and a miss on a low breaking ball. Dropped by the catcher. He'll gather, throw down to first, and they secure the strikeout of Kirkhart. Swinging variety, 1-3. Kirkhart the third out of the inning. So the Warriors do not score. No runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one on that walk to Creek Kite, who worked his way all the way around to third, but they couldn't get him in. 15 pitches for Marlette to get Wapello through the third. 39-49. He's up to a total of 54. When the Warriors bat in the top of the fourth, it'll be 7-8-9, Young, Meek, and Boley. But first, when we come back from this 60-second break, Wapello will be coming to the plate. They've got 8-9-1. Ely, Barrick, the DH, and Richenberger coming up for the Indians. We played 2.5. The score remains 2-0 Warriors. Come on back in 60 seconds for some more Warrior baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Van Buren County Hospital is a proud supporter of Van Buren County Community School District Athletics. The contributions you make to your team, your school, and your community are appreciated and valued by all of us at Van Buren County Hospital. We want to wish you a successful sports season, and we'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Go Warriors! For all of your healthcare needs, Van Buren County Hospital is here for you. Find us online at vbch.org.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We will gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Alrighty, back with you from Wapello High School to start the bottom of the third. Warriors lead it 2-0. Creek Kite back on the mound to start working his third inning. First pitch, a little bit high outside to Leland Ely. 1-0 the count. He's in the 8th spot, number 12, freshman, second baseman, 136. Coming into play tonight for Ely. Right-handed batter to face the righty. Creek Kite out of the windup, the 1-0. A little bit low. 2-0 now. So Marlette, getting back to him, he's to end that inning. That was his 5th strikeout recorded there of a Warrior batter in the top of the third. Kite ready. He'll wind and deal. Bounce that one in there to Simmons, 3-0. So Marlette, the Wapello pitcher, has given up those 2 runs on 5 hits. Struck out 5, has a walk and a wild pitch. 54 game total pitches. Creek Kite entered this inning with 30 game total pitches. He's got 3, makes him up to 33. He's struck out 4 and has issued 1 walk so far. The 3-0. That one is in there. Kite back in the count. It's 3-1 now. 3-1 to Ely. First batter, the leadoff man here in the bottom of the third for Wapello. Kite's 3-1. Oh, it was ball 4, and he swung at a high inside pitch. Must have been right towards his eyes. He had a good look at it, but it was ball 4, but he swings through it, so instead it's full. 3-2. The payoff. Kite gets him looking on the outside corner, and Ely is the first out of the inning. That is the 5th strikeout recorded by Cree Kite. Strikeouts brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Your Polaris and Ranger and ATV headquarters. Stop in and see Tim or Dean down there. 1 out and nobody on. Here's Eric Barrick, the DH. Swing and a miss from Kite, 0-1. Barrick, number 15, bats in the 9th spot. Freshman doing the DHing tonight, batting for number 18, Xavier Strauss, the junior who's playing right field. Neither one of those guys with an average on the season. Kite's 0-1. Fouled to the right side into the screen. And quickly, it's 0-2 to Barrick. Barrick, a right-handed batter. Cree Kite, of course, is the righty. McKinney, 1 step shaded to the left with the right-handed batter. He's pretty much straight away. So are Meek and Boley in the outfield. Swung through. And back-to-back strikeouts for Cree Kite. Barrick, the second out of the inning. Strikeout number 6 recorded by Kite tonight, brought to you by Slayton Polaris. The lineup turns over for Wapello with 2 outs and nobody on. Number 7, Kinnick Richenberger, junior center fielder. He's 0-1. He popped to second. into play today. He was 318. Kite ready. He'll rock and fire. High and in. Ball 1 to Richenberger. So Creek Kite set him down. Struck out the side in order there in the second. Looking to do the same thing here in the third. If he can get Richenberger, the 1-0. Missed again. Low and in 2-0 to Richenberger. Warriors lead it 2-0. They got their 2 runs in the top of the first on a Simmons. Bloop single down the right field line to score 2. Scored Creek Kite and Kinnick Millard. Creo wind and deal. High and in. He's missed on 3 consecutive here to Richenberger. Richenberger looking to start a 2-out rally. Creek Kite looking to get the Warriors out in order here. The 3-0. That one is through the zone. 3-1 now. He had bat engaged once again by Creek Kite. That was his 13th pitch of the inning. He's ready again, and number 14 is on the way. Outside corner, and he nailed it. Full now, 3-2. So Creek Kite fighting back after being trailing in the count 3-0. It's now full, 3-2, 2 outs, nobody on, 2-0 Warriors. Bottom of the third, the payoff. He walked him high and in. So he fought back and then lost him. A 2-out walk to Richenberger, 2-out base runner for Wapello. That is the second walk issued by Creek Kite tonight. Up next for Wapello in the 2 spot is number 11, Coy Wiley, the junior third baseman. 0 for 1 on a grounder back to the pitcher. Into play tonight, 125, right-handed batter. Richenberger with a lead down there at first. A step past medium, I would say. Kite out of the stretch. Runner stays put. That pitch is called strike 1 to Wiley. 0-1. Kirkhart holding the runner on. Kite out of the stretch with Richenberger at first. A big lead. They'll check him at first, and they got him. They pick off Richenberger. He took 2 steps the wrong way. Kite decided to throw over, and they pick him off. So Wiley will begin the bottom of the fourth as he'll start with a fresh count because Richenberger's picked off for the 3rd out of the inning. That goes 1-3 on the putout. So he faced 4 batters and gets 3 outs. Retired that 3rd batter on a pickoff. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left after they pick off Richenberger after he drew that 2-out walk. 16 pitches for Kite. Get the Warriors through the 3rd. He's got 46 now. Game totals. Like I said, Wiley will lead off in the. It'll be 2-3-4 for Wapello when they bat in the bottom of the 4th. Wiley get a fresh count, and then Strawhacker, and then Marlette. After 3 are complete, the Warriors still lead at 2-0. They'll have 7, 8, 9. Young, Meek, and Boley due up when we return from a 60-second break. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball. Come on back with us right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected. Whether you're at home or on the road, stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
All right, we're back with you from Wapello High School here in Wapello, Iowa for the Warriors. Top half of the 4th. Here's Keegan Young. Takes called strike 1 on the first offering from Marlette. 0-1. Young on the night. 0 for 1, a ground out to short. He's in the 7th spot. Where's number 1, the senior second baseman, takes a called strike 2 into play tonight. Young 2-0-8. And head coach Ron Walker calls time. Going to have a quick chat with Keegan Young. He feels he had bat getting a little away from him here. So recap that inning for Creek Kite. He gets a couple of strikeouts. He's got 6 on the night. Picked off that runner to end the inning for the Warriors. Marlette begins work in his 4th inning. He's got a game total of 56 pitches, 57 a bouncer back up the middle. Shortstop to his left, reached back with the backhand to glove, and he throws over to first. Dan Smith, assistant coach down there, says he pulled his foot, but umpire not going to change his call. So Keegan Young, first out of the inning, 6-3 on the putout. He's got a couple of ground outs to the shortstop now. That is Crow over to Nagel to record the out. In the 8th spot, here's Jackson Meek, number 14, junior left fielder. He's got a 1-for-1 on the night. Takes ball 1. He's got a single, was stranded on the bases. In the 2nd, 1-0 to Meek. Into play tonight, 2:38 for Jackson. 1 out, nobody on for the Warriors here as we play. They lead at 2-0, top of the 4th. Breaking ball, that one missed, low. 2-0 now to Meek. So after that chat with head coach Ron Walker, Young able to make contact and with a ground out, that one low and outside. 3-0 now to Meek. Made contact with it, but got retired at first. That ground out to short for the first out of the inning was Keegan Young. Shortstop went to his left and had to reach back. Kind of took a funny hop. It was a nice play by Crow to get him. And Meek, low and in, draws a 4-pitch walk. So a 1-out base runner for the Warriors as Meek on his way down to first. Second walk issued by Marlette. So 1 on and 1 out now for the Warriors. They lead at 2-0 here. Top of the 4th. Here's the 9th place batter. Where's number 7, Parker Boley, sophomore right fielder. He's 1-for-1 on the day with a single. On the season, 174. He's in there from the right side. Meek a lead at first. He'll square to bunt. A good one. Third base side. Marlette off the mound will glove and throw to first to get Boley. We'll give him a sack bunt on that. Moving Meek into scoring position. Boley, the second out of the inning, retired 1-3. Marlette fields his position quite well, actually. He's right on those bunts off the mound. That one went to third base side to the right side of the mound if you're the pitcher. First pitch to the next batter is a called strike 1. To the top of the order for the Warriors, Reed Kite. 0-1 to him. He's 0-for-2 on the day. A couple of bouncers back to the pitcher. A couple of 1-3 putouts. Reed Kite, 379 coming into play today. Like to see him put one in a gapper here and drive in Jackson Meek. Time called for and granted to Reed Kite. 10th pitch will be the next one issued by Marlette here in the inning. It's up to 63 game total. Count on the scoreboard matches what I have. McKinney in the on-deck circle. Marlette out of the stretch. The pitch. Ball 1. Count even 1-1 to Reed Kite. Reed Kite back in the right-handed batter's box. Jackson Meek, his lead at second. Pretty good one. Here's the pitch from Marlette. Low. Towards the outside corner. 2-1 now to Reed Kite. Warriors looking to add on. They lead at 2-0. 2 outs. Well, let's see. The count changed. That's a ball. They made it 2-2. I had it as 2-1. Should be 3-1 now, I believe. Yeah. AJ right on par with me. The scoreboard says it's full. I think it's 3-1 with 2 out. Man at second, that's Meek. There, they've corrected it. It's 3-1 now. Marlette deals a strike, and Reed Kite looked at strike 2. Now it's full, 3-2. Warriors would love a 2-out hit here to drive in Meek. He'll be off with contact with 2 outs. Marlette, 67 game total pitches now. He steps off. Meek hustles back to second. Not really a look back there, just stepped off. A lot of room in right center. Looks like to me. Here's the pitch. Bounced it in there low. It skips away from the catcher. Meek will go to third as Reed Kite draws a walk. Give Meek steal of third. I guess he advances. Another walk issued by Marlette, his third. First and third, 2 out. There goes a runner from first. Pitches a ball. The throw back to the pitcher, and Meek stays put at third. Reed Kite down to second on the stolen base. 1-0 to the batter, McKinney. So 2 out there now in scoring position for Eli. In the 2 spot, number 11, senior center fielder, 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts on the day. Into play today, 217. He takes called strike 1, even the count at 1-1 to McKinney. Creek Kite on deck for Van Buren County. Marlette coming home. McKinney fouls that one back left side into the screen. And Marlette now ahead 1-2 to McKinney. Big 2-out hit would score a couple here and double the Warriors' lead. Runners will be off with contact with 2 outs. Marlette looking to get Wapello out of trouble here in the top of the 4th. The pitch missed outside. Count even 2-2 now to McKinney. Marlette's 2-2. Check swing. Asking for help. Did he go? No, says the base ump. And it's full now to Eli. 3-2. Thought about it. Check swing, able to hold. So a walk would load him with 2 out. Eli asks for time. It's granted. Steps out of there. He likes to do that. Break up the pitcher's rhythm. We'll see if it works. So Marlette ready out of the stretch, the payoff. And he walked him to load him. McKinney draws a base on ball. He's at first. Reed Kite at second. Meek at third. 4th walk issued by Marlette. And that's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter, number 13, Creek Kite, the sophomore pitcher. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a single, a run scored, also walked. Fouls that one off down the third base line. 1-1 to Cree. Kenick Millard on deck for the Warriors. Van Buren County has him loaded here, leading 2-0. 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Marlette to the right-handed batter. Bounced it in there. It's away from the catcher. A wild pitch. Here comes the run to score Meek. Everybody else moves up. So score Jackson Meek on a wild pitch. Warriors lead at 3-0. Reed Kite to third. Eli McKinney to second. So here in the top of the 4th, a wild pitch scores Meek to make it 3-0 Van Buren County. Still 2 on with 2 out. The count is 1-1 to Creed Kite. Marlette coming to him. He swings on that one, a grounder to third. They've got him in a rundown. He decided not to go to first. It'll go 5-4 on the put out there. Surprised he didn't just take the easy out to first, so Creed Kite will reach on a fielder's choice, I guess. And Eli McKinney is the 3rd out of the inning on a 5-4 rundown. 23 pitches. Marlette to get through the 4th. He's up to a game total of 77. The Warriors score 1 run without the aid of a hit. There were no errors. There was a wild pitch, and they end up leaving a couple on base. So we played 3.5. The score now, Van Buren County 3, Wapello 0. Bottom of the 4th. Coming at you when we come back from a 60-second break. It's 2-3-4, Wiley, Strawhacker, and Marlette, the 3-2 up for the Indians. Warriors lead at 3-0 after 3.5. Come on back with us in 60, right here on the Wapello Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
All right, we're back with you here from Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa. Pitches ball 1 to Coy Wiley. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Bounce out back to the pitcher. He's the junior third baseman, 125 on the season. Got something to get to here. Pretty important. He bounces that one foul third base side. So the count 1-1 now. Ron Walker came over and talked to us in that break and said that run scored as Reed Kite able to stay in, Eli McKinney able to stay in that rundown. And Reed Kite able to cross home plate before Eli McKinney tagged out. So the Warriors get 2 without a hit or an error and only leave. That pitch is a ball low and outside. 2-1 the count to the batter, Wiley. They only leave the 1 on base. That's their 5th runner left on. So they get 2, no hits, no errors, leave 1 to lead it 4-0. Missed his release point. That one low and outside from Cree Kite to Wiley. Count 3-1 to the batter. The 3-1 from Kite. Swing and a miss by Wiley. Full up 3-2.
That's what he wants. That's what I'll get him. But
I was surprised that they tried to get the runner in that rundown there instead of just going to first. Batter steps out, asks for time, and is granted. You know, AJ? That was a little bit weird. You just take the easy one there with 2 outs and throw the runner out at first. And the run, I don't believe, would have scored. That one missed high. Wiley draws a leadoff walk. 3rd walk issued by Cree Kite. Leadoff man on for Wapello here. They trail it 4-0 here, bottom of the 4th. Up next for the Indians in the 3 spot is number 3, Wyatt Strawhacker, junior catcher. 250 into play tonight. He is 2nd time up. Drew walk, no official at bat. 2nd plate appearance for him. Wiley down at first, takes a pretty good lead. Kite out of the stretch to the plate. And that's a called strike 1 to Strawhacker, 0-1. I was just thinking about if that's a run batted in. I don't think so. On a fielder's choice. He could have been the 3rd out of the inning. I'll have to ask head coach Ron Walker about that in the post-game interview. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Strawhacker. Got a couple of questions for him in the post-game show. I wrote down they left 2 on in the 2nd. They'll check him at first. Back safely is Wiley. Count 0-2 to Strawhacker. Ask him, didn't come back so far. Their lead at 4-0 hasn't come back to hurt him, leaving those 2 on in the 2nd for Van Buren County. And then ask him if that's an RBI for Kite on the fielder's choice and the rundown on the bases. Kite misses. High and outside. 1-2. I know if you should have been the 3rd out of an inning on an error, there's no RBI. Also, if you ground into a double play, there's no RBI. But maybe there is on that fielder's choice. Swing and a miss. Kite gets another strikeout of Strawhacker. He's the 1st out of the inning. 7th strikeout recorded by Kite, brought to you by Slayton Polaris. All the innings tonight brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home. Inning recaps, the Complexion Company. In there now with 1 on and 1 out is the pitcher, Wyatt Marlette. He's 0 for 1. Caught looking. They'll check him at first. Back safely is Wiley. Looks like he's pushing Meek back a little bit. Cleanup hitter. In left, McKinney shaded a couple steps towards left. Bowley, medium depth, straight away and right. Marlette in there from the right side. 2:59 for him entering play tonight. Creekite's working out of the stretch. Runner goes. That pitch grounded to third. Millard he's going to go to second to get the lead runner. Won the relay. Oh, and it's just beat. A nice attempt at going around the horn on a double play. Boy, good job by the Warrior defense. They get the lead runner, Coy Wiley, trying to go from first to second. That goes 5-4 on that. Put out Millard to Young. He's the second out of the inning, and Marlette reaches on a fielder's choice. So Marlette now 0 for 2. Here's Grayson Nagel, 5-hole hitter. Wears number 10. Sophomore first baseman, 0 for 1. Got caught looking. Runner at first, 2 outs now. Kite's pitch is low and in. 1-0 to Nagel. First baseman, a sophomore, 136 coming into play tonight. Marlette on at first. There are 2 outs. Kite to the plate. A bouncer. I can't see. Kite gloves and throws to first. A good scoop by Kirkhart to get him over there at first. Nagel the third out of the inning. 6-3 on the putout. When Wapello bats in the bottom of the 5th, they'll have 6, 7, and 8. Frycrow and Ely due up. So Wapello, no runs there on no hits. There were no errors by the Warriors. And they end up, Wapello does, leaving 1 on base. I got 13 pitches for Kite to get the Warriors through the 4th. He's up to a game total of 59. Looks like Strawhacker going to come in to pitch. We'll set him up when we come back for Wapello. So we played 4. Warriors lead at 4-0. Come on back for the top of the 5th. Warriors will have, who's coming up here? Looks like Millard, Simmons, and Kirkhart. 4, 5, and 6 due up for Van Buren County. We'll take a 30-second break. Come on back with us for more Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you from Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex. New pitcher for Wapello is going to be number 3, Wyatt Strawhacker. He was a catcher, now going to the mound. Number 11, looks like he's going, Coy Wiley, going to come back from third base and play catcher. We'll get the rest of the changes later. Able to talk to head coach Walker about that. No RBI for Kite on that fielder's choice. Let's set up Strawhacker for you. Pitched in 4 games, started 2-0-2 record without a save, 7 innings pitched, 145 total pitches, 29 official at-bats against him, a 241 average, giving up 7 hits, 9 runs, 8 earned, 8 walks, 4 hit batters, 4 strikeouts, and 8.00 ERA for Strawhacker in 7 innings pitched. Turn my volume down there accidentally. All right. Kinnick Millard, the first batter, he's going to face. 1 for 2 on the night with a single, a run scored, also a swinging strikeout. Strawhacker, a right-hander, and the first pitcher in the top of the 5th to Millard. Outside for ball 1 to Kinnick. Millard into play tonight. Was at 214. He is 1 for 2. Second pitch. Bouncer, right back to Strawhacker. He goes to his left, gloves off the mound, throws to first. Millard is retired, first out of the inning. 1-3, Kinnick now 1 for 3 on the night. So you can close the book there after 4 innings on Wyatt Marlette. Both pitchers named Wyatt for Wapello. Marlette goes 4 innings, gives up the 4 runs on 5 hits, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches, 77 game total pitches. First pitch to Simmons, the next batter for the Warriors, is ball 1-0. Caden in the 5-hole, where's number 17, the senior catcher. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a single, 2 RBIs. That one's high and in, and it's 2-0 to Simmons. So Wapello a pitching change here in the top of the 5th. Kirkhart on deck for the Warriors. Sun almost behind the trees back there. It'll make it a lot easier on us. That one's in there, maybe a breaking ball that lands. From a Wyatt Strawhacker to Caden Simmons, 2-1 the count to the Warrior batter. Their center fielder, Richenberger, maybe a step towards left with Simmons, who looked at a ball. 3-1 now to Caden. Millard bounced back to the pitcher to start the inning. So nobody on with 1 out here. Warriors lead at 4-0 as we play top of the 5th. The next pitch bounced in there. Simmons draws a walk. He's hustling down to first. The catcher hustles back to get it. So a 1-out walk for the Warriors as Simmons down to first. First walk issued by Wyatt Strawhacker. Simmons now 1 for 2 with that 2 RBI single, and he's drawn a walk. Up next for the Warriors in the 6th spot is number 10, Colton Kirkhart, the senior first baseman. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. Kirkhart entering play 214. Had the only hit against Mediapolis, like I mentioned before. There goes Simmons. Pitch low and in, a ball, throw down. He's going to dive in there and head first and be safe on a steal of second. So Simmons into scoring position with 1 out. The count to Kirkhart is 1-0. Lights are on here at the Carl Mack McGill Sports Complex. Not taking too much effect right now, but they are on and ready. Keegan Young, that pitch lined through the hole between short and third. Simmons around third. Here comes the throw home. It's up the first base line. Simmons scores standing up, trying to go to second, and Kirkhart going to have a single and be out there at second. Give Kirkhart an RBI and a single, but he is the second out of the inning. That play, I guess, will go, it came in from left, 7-2 to second baseman out there took it, I think. 7-2 to 4, I'll write down their second out of the inning. Score Simmons on the play to make it 5-0 Warriors. A pitch grounded to third, gloved by Young. Throw over to first from Wiley to Nagel, I think, if they're still in their same positions. I don't know if that was, I think it is. But anyways, Young now 0 for 3 on the night. He's the third out of the inning on that 5-3 put out. And on 10 pitches, Strawhacker out of trouble in the 5th. That's his game total right now. But in the top of the 5th, Warriors get a run on 1 hit. No errors. And nobody left for the Warriors. I will write this down here in the top of the 5th in my scoring summary. The Kirkhart single scored Simmons. And Kirkhart retired as he tried to get to second on the throw, but a good play by the Wapello defense cut him down at second. So 5-0 Warriors after 4.5 are complete. Take a 60-second break. Wapello coming to the plate for their half, the bottom half of the 5th when we return. 6, 7, and 8 due up, Fry, Crow, and Ely. Warriors lead at 5-0 after 4.5. Come on back with us for more Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
8, 9, and 1 due up for the Warriors. Meek, Boley, Reed when they bat in the 6th. Cree Kite high and outside. The first offering of the bottom of the 5th to Cully Fry, 1-0 the count to him. He's in the 6th spot. Where's number 22 leading off the inning here? That pitch bounced in there by Cree Kite, 2-0 to Fry. Sophomore left fielder 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Swinging. Cree Kite entering work, his 5th inning. Started it with 59. He's got 2 pitches, 61 game total. He'll work out of the windup here to start the inning as he does when he can. That pitch popped up on the infield. Reed Kite back almost on the grass, on the dirt though. Makes the catch, moving to his left a little bit there from his shortstop position. And Cully Fry, the first out of the inning, pop out to Reed Kite at short. Fry now 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the 7th hole hitter, Drayson Crow. Where's number 9, sophomore shortstop, 0 for 1, got caught looking on the day. Crow no average into play today. Fry was 167. Fry was a lefty, Crow a righty. Swing and a miss on the first offering from Cree Kite, 0 and 1 to Drayson Crow. Next offering from Kite is a called strike on the inner half. Quickly 0 and 2 to Drayson Crow. Strikeouts for Cree Kite tonight. He's got 7 of them. Brought to you by Slayton Polaris. The 0-2. Too far inside. 1 and 2. Good waste, though, by Cree Kite. Didn't offer. Crow, good eye. 1 all bases empty. Warriors lead at 5-0 here, bottom of the 5th. Sun finally getting out of our way there, setting a little bit. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. A good one from Cree Kite hung onto by Caden Simmons. He'll throw it down to third, and the Warriors will throw it around. Drayson Crow, his 2nd strikeout tonight. He's the 2nd out of the inning. So 8th strikeout brought to you by Slayton Polaris, recorded by Cree Kite so far tonight. That's going to bring up number 12 in the 8th spot, Leland Ely, freshman second baseman. 0 for 1, got caught looking, right-handed batter. 136 into play this evening. McKinney shaded towards left a little bit as I'm looking straight out at him. That one off the outside corner for ball 1 to Ely. Kite ready again. He'll wind and deal. High and in. 2-0 to Ely now. Kite's 2-0. Drilled to left. Meek in and to his right a little bit, and Jackson makes a fine catch out there. Ely the 3rd out of the inning on the fly out to Meek in left. And then Wapello goes down in order in the bottom of the 5th. 10 pitches for Kite to get the Warriors through the 5th. 69 game total. His pitch count is looking pretty good. So we've played 5. And the Warriors still lead it. Score remains 5-0 Van Buren County. When Wapello bats in the 6th, they'll have 9-1-2 due up. That's Barrick, the DH, Richenberger, and Wiley, the top of the order. But the Warriors coming to the plate first in the top of the 6th, leading at 5-0. When we come back from this 60-second break, 8, 9, and 1, Meek Boley and Reed Kite, top of the order, due up for the Warriors. Come on back with us for more Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
When you're rolling through the beautiful hills of Van Buren County, make a stop in Dowd's at Dowd's Quick Stop. Open every day. This month, try our pizza flavor of the month, Buffalo Chicken. Grab a large 1-topping pizza and 8 wings for just $19. Or try the cheeseburger meal deal. Burger, fries, and a 32-ounce drink for only $11. And don't miss the open-air cooler loaded with wraps, salads, pickle wraps, deviled eggs, and dessert. Dowd's Quick Stop. Good food, great people, right in the heart of scenic Van Buren County.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Alrighty, back with you here from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, to start the Warrior half, the top half of inning number 6. Here's Jackson Meek in the 8th spot, number 14, junior left fielder, leading it off. A bouncer, gloved by the shortstop, moving in and to his right. He'll throw over to first, and they get Meek by a half a step over there on one pitch. Jackson the first out of the inning, 6-3. on the putout Meek. Now 1 for 2 on the night with that single. He's also drawn a walk and scored a run. The 9-hole hitter is up next, wearing number 7, Parker Boley, sophomore right fielder. He is 1 for 1 on the night with a single, also has a sacrifice. Strawhacker coming to him, called strike 1. 0-1 to Boley. Strawhacker beginning work in his second inning. He's got 12 game total pitches. I did see that Marlette off the mound is now playing third. The 0-1, swing and a miss by Boley, 0-2. So I think the changes were Marlette off the mound went to play third. Number 11, Wiley, the third baseman, came in to catch from third. The catcher, Strawhacker, on the mound. He missed. Did Strawhacker, the pitcher, on that one. Low and in. Ball 1 to Boley. Those are the changes. Reed Kite, leadoff man for the Warriors, on deck. Van Buren County leads it 5-1. 1 out, nobody on here. Top of the 6th. And that is a called strike 3 on the 5th pitch of the inning by Strawhacker to Boley. So he's got the first 2 here on 5 pitches. Boley, the second out of the inning. That is the first strikeout recorded by Wyatt Strawhacker. Lineup turns over for the Warriors. 4th time through here to start for the leadoff man, number 3, Reed Kite, freshman at shortstop. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk, scored a run. Ooh, that one too high, popped out of the catcher's glove all the way to the backstop. Ball 1 to Reed Kite. And like I said, no RBI on that Creek Kite ground out, as that was in the 4th inning. McKinney able to stay in the rundown long enough for the run to score. That pitch is a line drive to third base. He moves to his left, and a nice catch made down there by Marlette, who's playing third now. He was a starting pitcher tonight. So Reed Kite, the third out of the inning, on the line out to Marlette at third base. When the Warriors bat in the top of the 7th, 2, 3, 4, McKinney, Creekite, and Miller due up. They're retired in order in the top half of the 6th on 7 pitches from Strawhacker. He's up to a game total of 17. So the score remains after 5.5 are complete. Van Buren County 5, Wapello nothing. Wapello coming to the plate in the bottom of the 6th when we come back from a 60-second break. 9-1-2. Barrick, Richenberger, and Wiley, the 3 due up. Coming back for more Warrior Baseball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you from Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa. New pitcher for the Warriors, Eli McKinney, the southpaw, going to take over here in the bottom of the 6th for Van Buren County. Creek Kite goes 5 innings, giving up no runs on no hits. It'll have to be a combined no-hitter on the effort now if the Warriors want to keep that going. Creek Kite, 8 strikeouts, had 3 walks on the 69 game total pitches. For McKinney on the year, number 11, a senior, pitched in 4 games, 1 start, 1-0. I think he's got a 2-0 record, no save, 9 innings pitched for McKinney, 192 total pitches, 29 official at-bats against him, a 207 average. He's given up 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 6 walks, 4 hit batters, 3 strikeouts, a 1.56 ERA. First batter he is going to face is the number 9-hole hitter, Eric Barrick. McKinney high and outside on the first pitch, ball 1. Barrick, number 15, the freshman DH. He's batting for number 18, Xavier Strauss, the junior right fielder. Barrick on the day 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss from McKinney. Count 1-1 now. McKinney, the lefty, out of the windup, the 1-1. Grounded to Reed Kite at short. A few bounces. Reed's got it. And a high throw over Kirkhart. Backed up by Simmons, nicely hustling down there. So Barrick going to put the leadoff man on that E6 throwing error. First error of the game, I believe, by the Warriors, by either team. So the leadoff man on, one on, nobody out for the next Wapello batter who hits in that leadoff spot, number 7, Kinnick Richenberger, the junior center fielder, 0 for 2. Or he's 0 for 1 on the day. Pop out to the second baseman. He's also drawn a walk, stranded on the bases. McKinney out of the stretch. He's got good moves. He'll check him at first because he's a lefty there. Back safely is Barrick. Richenberger into play, 318. Barrick had no average. That pitch swinging a foul tip off of Simmons' chest protector. 0-1 to Richenberger. Have to see who's in left field. I don't know if that's still Meek out there. They'll check him at first again. He's back safely. Looks like a switch. Keegan Young has moved to the left. Millard, after the McKinney tapped foul, third base side. So, let's get some changes for the Warriors here. Keegan Young goes from second to left. McKinney was playing center. He's pitching now. Millard went from third to second. Cree Kite is off the mound to play third. Have to see, maybe Meek went to center field from left, I think. The 0-2 for McKinney. Richenberger, just missed off the outer half there. Outside corner, just off of it. And it is 1-2 to Richenberger now. Barrick still over there at first, a medium lead for him. McKinney's 1-2. That one is on the outside corner. Richenberger took a called strike 3. There's a big first out for the Warriors. 1 on and 1 out now. McKinney's first strikeout issued. 9th strikeout for Warrior pitching tonight, brought to you by Slayton Polaris. In there now is the 2-hole hitter, number 11, Coy Wiley, the junior, now doing the catching. On the night, he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Swing and a miss. On the first offering from McKinney, 0-1. 1 on and 1 out now. Barrick led off the inning, reached on the E6. McKinney will look at him. He'll check him. Back safely is Barrick. Wiley in there, the count to him 0-1 on the year, 125. Average. Sun out of our way now and set back there. McKinney's 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Who wants it? Cree Kite cuts in front of Reed Kite and makes the catch. Coming over from his third base spot there, does not throw over as Barrick retreats to first. Coy Wiley, second out of the inning. Pop out to Cree Kite at third. So now 2 outs and 1 on. For the number 3 hitter in the lineup, where's number 3, Wyatt Strawhecker? Started behind the plate, now on the mound. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, drawn a walk. Left-handed batter, of course, in there from the left-handed side against the lefty McKinney, who comes to him swinging a miss. 0-1 to Wyatt Strawhecker. They have 2 Wyatts in their starting lineup, Strawhecker and Marlette. Both have pitched. Runner goes, the 0-1. A ball, throw by Simmons. Taken by Reed Kite, but Barrick is safe on a steal of second, standing. Count to Wyatt Strawhecker is 1-1. There are 2 outs in the inning. Runner in scoring position there. Still no hits for Wapello. The 1-1 for McKinney. A bouncer. Charged and gloved by Reed Kite. Throw on the run to Kirkhart. Can he scoop it? No. Here comes the runner from third. Kirkhart gloves and throws to Simmons. He's going to slide in there safely. So Wapello on the board. On that, I think a good throw gets him. I'm going to have to give another error. No RBI. Should have been the third out of the inning, but Strawhecker on at first on another throwing error by Reed Kite. Tried to throw on the run. Second error of the inning. Wapello on the board. Still not a hit, though, as you can score Barrick. So here in the bottom of the 6th, a Wyatt Strawhacker grounder.
Number 6, Jet Malcolm.
Yeah, Jet Malcolm, number 6, running again, courtesy runner for the pitcher now, Strawhacker. Wyatt Strawhacker grounder with an E6 scores Barrick from second to make it 5-1 Van Buren County now. McKinney 12 pitches in the inning. So it's 5-1 now with 2 out here as we play. Bottom of the 6th. And the courtesy runner, Malcolm, running for, who was the catcher, now the pitcher, Wyatt Strawhacker. So both runners have reached via errors here. Reed Kite, pretty smooth fielding shortstop as a freshman. He gloved that and tried to throw on the run a bouncer. One hopper to Kirkhart who couldn't scoop it. I think a good throw gets him. It's a tough error to give, but I believe that's the official scoring. McKinney is swinging a miss to Marlette on the first offering, 0-1. He's the cleanup man, number 4. Senior started on the mound, now playing third. He's 0 for 2 on the night, caught looking, and a fielder's choice. So Wyatt Strawhacker, well, the courtesy runner for him, Malcolm, down there at first. 2 outs, 0-1 to Marlette. McKinney out of the stretch, a lefty with good moves at first, and he'll check him. He's got a variety of moves. He's got the quick, he's back safely, is Malcolm. He's got just the, just the regular move over there, token move to keep him close. He's got the quick step-off throw over there. And maybe another one as well. He's set in the stretch now. Eyes the runner coming home. Grounded on a couple of hops, a short hop. Nice play with the glove by Cree Kite. He'll throw over to Kirkhart, and the Warriors are out of trouble. Wyatt Marlette, the third out of the inning on the 5-3 ground out to Cree Kite off the mound, now playing third at third. So they get one, does Wapello, without the aid of a hit. There were 2 errors, and they're going to end up leaving one on base. 14 pitches for McKinney to get the Warriors through the 6th inning, and that is his game total. So Wapello bats in the bottom of the 7th. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up. Nagel, Fry, and Crow. For the Warriors, when we come back from this 60-second break, they're going to be batting in the top of the 7th. 2, 3, 4. McKinney, Creekite, and Millard due up. After 6 are complete, it's 5-1. Van Buren County coming back for the top of the 7th after 60 seconds. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115, or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Back with you from Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa. The Warrior top half of inning number 7, 2, 3, 4 for Van Buren County. It's McKinney, Creekite, and Millard. McKinney, number 11, hits in the 2-hole. Started in center, now doing the pitching. He is 0 for 2 on the day, a couple of strikeouts. He's also drawn a walk. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, takes a call, strike 1. 0-1 to Eli, into play today, 2-17. Finish off those changes. I think Meek moved from left to center to complete the changes on the pitching change for McKinney. Wyatt Strawhacker back on the mound to start his 3rd inning of work. That one a called strike outside corner to McKinney, quickly 0-2. Strawhacker came in relief in the 5th after Wyatt Marlette went the first 4. 17 game total pitches starting this inning. He's got 2. He's up to 19. The righty is ready. The 0-2 to McKinney. Low and in. Eli watched ball 1. McKinney looking to protect with 2. He'll battle. He calls time. I think he's done that in every at-bat here tonight. All my inning recaps brought to you by the Complexion Company. Warriors strikeouts on the mound, Slayton Polaris. All the innings, Cranston Family Funeral Home. There's ball 2 to McKinney from Strawhacker. Count even now at 2. Pitching changes in tonight's game brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. The 2-2 from Strawhacker to McKinney. It's ball 3, lone outside. Full up now, 3-2. Warriors would love to that pitch from the throw, I should say, from the catcher. Back to Strawhacker, gets by him. Second baseman in to help out. That is Wiley now behind the plate for Wapello. Like I was saying, Warriors would love to get the leadoff man on here and try to add on. They lead at 5-1. 4, not enough, though. Foul back, left side, into the screen. We'll do it again on a payoff, 3-2 to McKinney. Creekite on deck. Kinnick Millard in the hole for the Van Buren County offense. Warriors softball with a big win tonight in the diamond behind us, 7-4 over the Wapello Arrows. Here's a 3-2. McKinney dumps a blooper into shallow left. Gloved on a hop, thrown into the shortstop to second base. And McKinney, his first hit of the night on a leadoff single for the Warriors here in the top of the 7th. That is the second hit given up by Strawhacker, 7th hit by the Warriors tonight. So 1 on, nobody out. The leadoff man on, that's McKinney. Here's number 13, Creek Kite in the 3 spot in the order. Sophomore started on the mound, now playing third base. In there from the right side is Cree. Entering play tonight at 360. McKinney was at 217. They'll check him at, well, they bluff him at first. He's back. Creekite on the night. He is 1 for 2 with a single, run scored. Also drawn a walk. He's reached on a fielder's choice. His 4th plate appearance. Square to bunt, bunts through it, strike 1. McKinney caught off first. A throw back. Oh, and he slides, must have slid under it. Boy, the throw, I thought, on a short hop was there in time, but McKinney beats it according to the base ump. Creekite bunted through that one, 0-1 to Cree. Umpire going to get out his little broom and dust off the plate so we can all see it again. McKinney was a little bit too far off there after he thought Creekite was going to lay down a bunt. Kite bunted through it, and McKinney had to do his best to hustle back. And boy, it was I think the short hop saved him. It was a throw on line. McKinney probably out, but the short hop, first baseman, nice stop there. McKinney just beat it, so he's still on at first with nobody out to pitch. Swung on and flied to right. Right fielder back. It's over his head. Everybody on the move. Creekite says, Eli, get going. He thought it might have been caught. Nope, he's going to make it to third, and Creekite going to be in. The throw comes all the way down up the first base line. Stopped by Wiley, the catcher. And Creekite going to be in there with a standing double. And he moves McKinney all the way over to third, so now 2 in scoring position with nobody out. Second hit of the inning. That's the 3rd hit given up by Strawhacker. 8th hit for the Warriors in tonight's game. Creekite double. Puts him at second and McKinney at third. Here comes head coach Brandon Brown to maybe make a pitching change. Everybody for the Warriors going to meet over Ron Walker, head coach, at the third base coaching box, and we'll see if they're just going to talk about it or make a pitching change here. AJ, what was that score update you gave me a little while ago? Yeah, or was that Davis County update as well? Oh, Pekin Central Lee boys baseball game varsity was tied at 1-1 in the 5th. What do they got now? Pekin's leading Central Lee 3-1 with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th in a game between a couple of good teams there. So a meeting of the minds at the mound for the Wapello Indians here, with the Warriors leading 5-1. 4-run lead for Van Buren County as we play top of the 7th. The first 2 have reached. McKinney a single, Creekite a double to put him at second and third with nobody out. And I think, yeah, they're going to leave Wyatt Strawhacker in the game. So he's gone 2+ here so far, giving up a run on 3 hits, issued a walk, and also recorded a strikeout. All right. Here's a cleanup man, number 2, Kinnick Millard, a junior, started at third, moved to second. On the night, he's 1 for 3 with a single, a run scored, a strikeout, and a groundout. He'll bunt out to the left of the plate. Gloved and thrown to first. Millard going to beat it, a suicide squeeze. And a hit there as the Millard bunt single puts him on at first. Score Eli McKinney on the play. Move Creek Kite to third. So here in the top of the 7th, Warriors, I tally 1 here now. Second run given up by Strawhacker. Millard bunt scores 1 to make it 6-1. You make a move to first when you're connected to the rubber. Well, maybe he stepped off. He didn't throw it. Millard had to retreat. No balk called. Warriors have tallied 1 on 3 hits here. Check him at first again. He's back safely. 4 hits. Check that. Given up by Wyatt Strawhacker. Warriors, nobody out still. First and third, they've tallied 1 here on 3 hits to take a 6-1 lead. Top of the 7th, the 11th pitch coming. Square to bunt. Bunts it right back to the pitcher. Off the mound. Glove, they'll try to come home. Nope. Go to first. And no, it's dropped. Simmons, that's an E3. So you can score Creek Kite on the play and move Millard all the way around to third. Caden Simmons reaches on, he'll get a run batted in though for that. On the E, should have been caught over there. So the Warriors with a couple runs here now. That one on the Simmons. Bunt with an, should have been caught, error over there at first base. Scores 1 to make it 7-1, Van Buren County. There's another bunt, a good one, down the third base line. Gloved by Marlette. They'll throw to first and retire Kirkhart. Runner Simmons all the way around to third. Millard scores on the play. Kirkhart, give him an RBI. He is the first out of the inning, retired 5-3. Simmons all the way around to third. So the Warriors 3 runs here to lead it 8-1 now. On the Kirkhart. Well, I guess that's give him a sack on that. Sacrifice, right? Driven in a run. Another bunt out to the left of the plate. Gloved by the catcher and nobody. Oh, and the pitcher off the first baseman coming down the line twisted his ankle on the lip. Hopefully he's okay. Or excuse me, that's Marlette, the third baseman, came all the way in. It was out to the left in front of the plate, gloved by the catcher, no throw. So Keegan Young on at first with an infield single. That is the 4th hit of the inning. The Warriors have tallied 3 on the 13th pitch there. So they're going to have him at first and third with 1 out. The only out recorded was Kirkhart on his sac bunt at. So Warriors bunting offense has gotten into gear here. Single and a double started the inning, and an infield bunt hit, a couple of them so far. Kind of a couple of squeeze plays by the Warrior offense. One suicide that was effective, I guess. A suicide kind of squeeze, and it ended up being a hit at first. And Kirkhart was kind of another attempt. They put him out at first. So it kind of went down as a sacrifice, is the way I look at that. And a messy inning for Wapello here. Warriors have tallied 3 on 4 hits. And there has been an error as that throw to first there on the Simmons bunt attempt. I think they've had maybe 4 bunt attempts in a row. Should have been caught, dropped by the first baseman over there. So there's the error in the inning. So far, 3 runs on 4 hits with an error. The Warriors still have 2 on. First and third. Simmons at third. Young at first for Jackson Meek. Number 14 in the 8th spot. The junior started in left, now playing center. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a single. Also drawn a walk and scored a run. A lot going on here in a busy top of the 7th for the Warriors, but good things going on. Meek and Wapello test their bunt coverage. Let's see what they do here. The corners are in just onto the grass. Middle, medium depth. They'll look to turn 2 probably if they can and give up that run. Well, that would get them out of the inning. There is one out. Excuse me. Here comes Strawhecker. There's a bunt. Oh, that one's up in the air. The catcher makes the catch in foul territory behind the plate and to the right. So Jackson Meek is the second out of the inning. A pop out to the catcher. Runners stay put at first and third. Now 2 outs. And that's going to bring up in the 9th spot in the order, Parker Boley, the sophomore right fielder wearing number 7 on the night. He's 1 for 3 with a single, or 1 for 2, excuse me. A single and a strikeout. He's also got a sacrifice. Doesn't go down as an official at bat. Still first and third now with 2 out for Boley. Strawhecker's pitch is in there. Strike 1. A hard throw back to the pitcher, trying to fake the runner out at third as Young steals second. So second and third now with 2 out. 2 in scoring position. The Warriors have already tallied 3 in the inning. Still looking for more. The 0-1 to Boley. There's a liner down the left field line over the third baseman and fair. 1 run scores. Here comes the second run. Around third, throw up the line is going to be safe. And Boley takes second on the throw. So there's a big swing from Parker Boley. Give him 2 RBIs on the single. He'll end up at second on the throw home. Another couple of runs for the Warriors. Another hit in the inning. So they have, you can score, I should say, let's see, Simmons and Young on the play. They've tallied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here to take a 10-1 lead as the Boley single scores 2. First pitch to Reed Kite is called strike 1, and the Warriors have batted around here in the 7th. 0-1 to Reed Kite. On the night, he is 0 for 3, has drawn a walk and scored a run. Boley out there at second after his 2 RBI single. That one's too far inside from Strawhecker. Count even at 1-1. Boley a lead at second. And the pitch off the outside corner all the way. That's a pass ball all the way to the backstop. Boley get a 2-1 account to the batter, Reed Kite. Boley to third on a pass ball. Should have been stopped by the catcher. So I'll just count the hits here given up by Strawhecker. 1. And then in this inning, 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5. So 6 total given up by him here in 2+ innings of work. That one swung on, popped up, and out of play on the 20th pitch of the inning. Count is 2-2 to Reed Kite. There are 2 outs in the inning. The Warriors have tallied 5 to take a 10-1 lead and break it open here in the top of the 7th. Single and a double, and then the bunting offense went to work. And good bunts and trouble covering it by Wapello have led to 5 runs in the top of the 7th. Breaking ball, too high from Wyatt Strawhecker to Reed Kite. Full count now, 3-2. Boley at third, another run there waiting to score on a pass ball or wild pitch from Strawhecker. 3-2 and 2 outs. Warriors have already put 5 across on 5 hits. There is an error by Wapello in the inning, low and outside. Reed Kite draws a 2-out walk to put him at first and third with 2 out. My scorebook is getting messier in a good way. All right, up next for the Warriors is number 11, Eli McKinney in the 2 spot. Senior started in center field, now doing the pitching. On the night, he's 1 for 3 with a single, a run scored, 2 strikeouts. Also drawn a walk and put out on the bases. In that rundown, he stayed in it long enough to score a run. High and outside. Ooh, that's popped away from the catcher on a wild pitch. Here comes Boley to score, and the ball's still loose in play, and all the way around to third, using his wheels, is Reed Kite. Count 1-0 to the batter, McKinney. Score Parker Boley on a wild pitch. First one issued by Strawhecker another run in the inning. That's the 6th run in the inning. 7th given up by Strawhacker total. It's 11-1. There's the 10 runs, but we're in the 7th already, so the 10-run rule not going to come into play. Wapello will get last ups. So the wild pitch scores Boley. Runner at third is Reed Kite, 1-0. Now 2-0 on the 24th pitch of the inning by Strawhacker to McKinney. Warriors have tallied 6 on 5 hits and error. They've got 1 on at third with 2 out. 2-0 to McKinney. Creek Kite on deck. Strawhacker. Oh, that one popped away from the catcher. That's a pass ball. And here comes Reed Kite scoring the 7th run of the inning. That's a pass ball. And PB, pass ball, scores Reed Kite to make it 12-1. Van Buren County. I think they might take Strawhacker out here. That was the 25th pitch. Head coach Brandon Brown out to chat with the troops out there. So let's see. Yes, that was the 7th run of the inning on 5 hits and error. Now the bases are empty. And the count with 2 out, the count to the batter, Eli McKinney, is 3-0. I don't know if he wants to necessarily have to go to another pitcher here with other baseball to be played this week. It's only Monday night. I don't know what they're going to do. Home plate umpire coming out to chat with him, checking on something, and looks like they're going to leave him in. So maybe just a gamble that they can get that one out without having him to go much more here. McKinney in there still at 3-0 the count. McKinney from the left side, 2:17 entering play tonight. Wyatt Strawhacker, his 26th pitch coming. That one is in there, 3-1 to McKinney. He started this inning with 17 and 26 more here. He's up to 43. That's a strike on the inner half. 3-2. Warriors have broken it open with 7 here in the top of the 7th. It was 5-1. I said it wasn't enough. They've listened to me. There's a bouncer. 3 hops to short, gloved, thrown over to first, low. Oh, and a nice scoop on a 1 hop to the first baseman's right side. And the inning is finally over. McKinney bats twice in the inning. He's the 3rd out on a 6-3 putout. 28 pitches for Strawhacker to get him through the 7th. He's got a game total of 45. Warriors get 7 on 5 hits and error, and they end up leaving nobody. So we're through 6.5. Warriors have broken it open now, leading at 12-1. Wapello, last ups. When we come back from a 60-second break, they will have 5, 6, and 7 due up. Nagel, Fry, and Kroll. Come on back for the finish of this one. Warriors lead at 12-1. You tuned into it right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. We're back. with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you here from Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex. New pitcher for the Warriors is number 2, Kinnick Millard. Eli McKinney ends up going an inning. He gave up a run. Was unearned, I believe, did not give up a hit, did not issue a walk. Did have a strikeout for McKinney on 14 game total pitches. So on the mound now is number 2, Kinnick Millard. Pitched in 4 games, 3 starts. You got to win 1-2 on the mound without a save. 9 innings pitched, 226 game total pitches, season pitches for Millard. 40 official at bats against him, 150 average, 6 hits. He's given up 6 runs, 3 of them earned. The first offering to the Wapello batter is a swing and a miss. 3 earned, 9 walks, a hit batter, 16 strikeouts, 2.33 ERA for Millard. 0-1 to Nagel. Nagel 0 for 2 on the day. Bats in the 5 spot, number 10, sophomore first baseman. Millard's second offering out of the windup to him is a called strike on the outside corner. Quickly 0-2 to Nagel. So the Warriors a 5-1 lead going to the top of the 7th. They score 7 to open it up and lead by 11 now at 12-1. 0-2. Soft grounder to third. Charge glove by Kite. Throw to Kirkhart. And Nagel is out number 1. Cree Kite cutting in front of Reed Kite in the third baseman. You're taught to get anything you can get there. He did. 5-3 on the putout. One out in the inning, I should say. Nobody on. Up next for Wapello, they're down to their last 2 outs. In the 6th spot is number 22, Cully Fry, the sophomore left fielder. 0 for 2 on the day. Swinging strikeout and a pop out to short. Takes ball 1 from Millard in his 4th pitch of the inning. 1-0 to Fry. Fry into play tonight, 167. Millard coming back to him. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. Swing and a miss. 2-1 on that offering from Millard. Still no hits for Wapello here tonight. I've got errors on their base runners that have reached. Swing and a miss. Millard blows him away. Warriors will throw it around. Fry down on strikes. 2nd out of the inning. First strikeout recorded by Millard. That's the 10th strikeout by Warrior pitching. Brought to you by Slayton Polaris. Millard popped the glove on that one. High. Oh, it is a called strike. Excuse me. This is Drayson Crow in the 7th spot. Check swing couldn't hold it, AJ says. 0-1. Right-handed batter. The sophomore shortstop takes ball 1. 1-1. Crow on the night is 0 for 2 with a couple of Ks. Warriors looking to finish this one off right here. Millard is in there. High and in the zone, though. And Wapello down to their last strike. 1-2. Did he swing? Did he offer at that? He did on a high inside pitch. Millard gets his 2nd strikeout, swinging 3rd out of the inning. 2nd strikeout recorded by Millard on 11 pitches. Kinnick gets the Warriors through the 7th. So it's a final now at 9:08 p.m. here tonight. The Warriors get a win in a cross-divisional matchup in the Super Conference by a score of 12-1 over the Wapello Indians. Nothing across for Wapello. They are retired in order in the 7th inning. That'll take us to the post-game show, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready-mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. So we'll start the postgame show with a 3-minute break. We'll probably have some happy interviews to do. We'll get to the totals and summaries when we come back. You've been listening to Warrior Baseball. Back with you for the postgame show in 3 minutes, right here on the Atomo Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we'll transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115, or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, we are back with you here from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, where it's a final now. The Van Buren County Warriors defeat the Wapello Indians by a score of 12-1 this evening. Let's get you some totals. For the Warriors, 12 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They leave 5 on base. For Wapello, 1 run on no hits, 1 error. They leave 3 on base. Winning pitcher is Cree Kite. Losing pitcher Wyatt Marlette in a game that took 1 hour and 58 minutes to complete. Let's get you the scoring summary quickly. Top of the first, a Simmons single scored 2 to make it 2-0. Warriors stayed that way until the top of the fourth. A wild pitch scored Meek to make it 3-0 Warriors. Then in the top of the fifth, a Creed Kite fielder's choice scored Reed Kite to make it 4-0, and a Kirkhart single, he was thrown out at second trying to stretch it on the throw, scored Simmons to make it 5-0 Warriors after 4.5. The bottom of the sixth, Wapello tallied their only run of the day on a Wyatt Strawhecker ground out with an E6, scoring Barrick to make it 5-1. Van Buren County. I said 5-1 wasn't enough. The Warriors listened, and they broke it open in the top of the seventh, scoring 7 runs. A Millard bunt scored 1 to make it 6-1. A Simmons bunt with an E3 scored 1 to make it 7-1. A Kirkhart sack bunt scored another to make it 8-1. The Boley single scored 2 to make it 10-1. A wild pitch scored Boley to make it 11-1, and then a pass ball scored Rekite to make it 12-1. And that's the way that things would end up here this evening. And we've got our interview guests nice enough to stop by and talk to us here in the post-game show. We'll get them a headset. AJ will turn the camera so you can see them, and I'll get them some volume so they can hear what we're talking about. I should mention that this is the post-game show brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready-mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. And I've got head coach Ron Walker and tonight's winning pitcher as he's getting the belt. Cree Kite started on the mound, went 4 strong, moved to third base, and made some nice plays there as well. You guys hear us okay?
Yes.
All right. Well, first off, thanks for, as always, stopping to chat with us, take some time here in the post-game show. Second of all, congratulations on a very well-played ball game and a nice win tonight here over the Wapello Indians. Coach, there's a lot of ways that we could go with this one, but since you brought Cree over, let's talk about first his effort on the mound tonight. Went 4 strong. Or was it 5? He went 5 strong. Excuse me. Eli came in and pitched an inning, and so did Kinnick in relief, and they did a nice job as well. But Cree Kite, let's get his line for you so you can hear what it was. I had it as a combined no-hitter for the Warriors. I had those 2 guys that got on as errors. So that's the way I scored it. It's always up for debate. But Cree goes 5 strong, does not give up a run or a hit. He strikes out 8, issues 3 walks on 69 game total pitches. With that pitch count, I would just consider it a really efficient effort by Cree tonight, and his defense played well behind him as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we get to that, I'd like to talk about, with first inning, top first inning, we got 2 outs, nobody on, and Mr. Cree's up to plate here.
Yeah.
He reaches first base. We string together a couple hits. Next thing you know, we got a 2-0 lead.
Yep.
So that was the first thing he did. Got us going tonight before he went out and took the mound. But,
and that's one of the hits I put a star by. The Simmons single scores to, but it was started right here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
We could have laid down, but kept putting bats together, and Cree got us going, and Miller followed the single, and Simmons with 2-out single, and 2-0 Warriors.
Yeah, I guess what I'll take from that is it's always nice to jump on your opponent right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? You get off of that 2-0 lead, maybe makes Cree a little bit more relaxed on the mound. Hey, I got something to work with right away. I mean, not saying that he wouldn't be, but it's always nice as a starting pitcher to take that mound in the bottom of the first with the lead, right, Cree?
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about that at bat. It was looks like a 1-1 pitch. You got that rally started. Anything that come to mind when you think back to that one, getting that offense started in the first inning?
Nothing really in particular. I mean, I just
wanted to get something started with 2 outs.
Yeah, I mean, he threw me a fastball, so I jumped on it.
How about your performance on the mound tonight? You must have felt pretty comfortable out there. It looks like you had a lot of things working for you, kept their lineup off balance. You go 5 strong. You probably could have went more, but Coach, busy week of baseball, watching the pitch counts and stuff, I suppose. So just talk about how you think your performance was out there tonight.
I felt really comfortable on the mound with the defense behind me. I felt like if I pounded the zone, they put it in play, my defense is going to back me up. Puts a big confidence boost in me and everybody.
Sure.
I mean, you get that momentum, it's a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, the other 2 things that I started tonight as far as the hits go, I like that Kirkhart one that scored Simmons. He got thrown on at second trying to stretch it on the throw, but I thought that was a big one for Colton. His bat's been coming around and, been improving, I guess. We talked about it in Mediapolis. He's been coming around, started slow, but he's been effective from the plate lately, so I started that one. And then I love that Parker Boley single that scored, too. Yeah. I thought that was big. I talked about it going to the 7th. It was 5-1. We were feeling, okay, but I said, you know what? Hey, that's never enough. Let's go get some more. Well, the offense sure listened to me. You explode for 7 in the 7th to make it a 12-1 final, and I like that you guys started off that inning, a single, double, puts them at second and third. You apply the pressure to the Wapello defense right away, and then you got your bunt offense going, and they were having a little trouble covering it, and you just kept the pressure on. They're exploding for 7 runs. How fun was that, Cree, from the dugout and on the bases?
I mean, we were pretty hyped up in there. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, right, right.
They can't cover it. Keep it going.
Well, that definitely put the pressure on them. You force them to make those bunt coverages, and so many times that can lead to a little bit of a misplay or whatever, and it just opens up the inning, Coach, and that's what you saw there, scoring 7.
Yeah, when we were second, third, nobody out, they called time and talked to our hitters, and we said, "You next two are both bunting. Regardless of what happens, we want to be up 1, but I'd rather be up 2, execute them both. And if it's 2 outs, nobody on them at 7-1, we'll take them 2.
Yeah, I mean, you had a hit. I think it was a suicide squeeze that kind of ended as a hit for Kinnick.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, everything's 2 for 1.
Yeah, and then you had one that should have been an out and was dropped over there, and then another one maybe that it was I scored an infield hit. So I mean, that's just a credit to you and your guys there first of all, the one popped out there on that one bunt, but most of them, that's about the percentage probably you're going to see. Most of your guys did a really good job putting those bunts in a good spots.
Yeah, I think we were 7 for 8 on the night with execution of bunts. Now, that don't mean we had 7 base hits, but for what we were trying to accomplish, 7 for 8.
Right.
And,
if they go as a hit, great. If they get this run scored and they get put out at first, okay, or even a sacrifice, moving a runner into a scoring position, I would assume those are the things that you'd like to see happened on those bunt plays.
Yeah, at that point we only had 3 outs to get, so a 6-run lead looks a whole lot nicer than a 4-run lead. So, right. So we were just taking our chances, trying 2 for 1s, and we got a few that inning.
Yeah. Let's talk about the other 2 pitchers who came in and did a fine job tonight. I thought Eli McKinney. You're throwing a righty, Cree, then you come in at the lefty, throw him something different with McKinney. He does a good job, and then you finish up with Kinnick, who threw the ball a lot better tonight. He had his release point down. He was popping the glove nice, so that was must be good to see as a coach.
Yeah, I tell you what, I went through about 15 different pitching plans for this week over the weekend, and decided to go with this one tonight, and the guys executed it darn near perfect as far as where their pitch counts are. Cree can come back Friday now.
Yep.
Eli and Kinnick are both ready to go back tomorrow.
Right.
So, tip your hat to them guys and the defense making plays behind them. I thought Colton Kirkhart, I told after the game, he had 2 or 3 nice picks over there.
Yeah,
at first
scooping
base.
the ball well.
Yeah. So, it's just one guy picking the next guy up, and believing in Warrior baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. A very good start for a busy week for all of us. We start off with a win here tonight at Wapello, like you just mentioned. Tomorrow night back at home. Home for 3 in a row now. Weather depending on Wednesday. We'll see what that turns out to be. But West Burlington back in the South Division tomorrow. You guys owe them one at home. And then New London on Wednesday. We'll see if we can get that one in. Got Thursday off. Back for Louisa Muscatine on Friday. And 2 at Moravia on Saturday. We're into the heart of the schedule, but this is fun. It's always nice to win. Let's keep it rolling. Congratulations to Cree. A great effort on the mound, and then moving over to third tonight. Also from the plate as well. He'll be our player of the game, and I got to throw the sponsor in here, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. So, Coach, congratulations to you as well. You got the troops rolling, and we'll look for you to keep it going tomorrow night.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
All right, that's head coach Ron Walker and tonight's player of the game, Cree Kite, 5 strong on the mound in a Warrior victory. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Coach. All right, I'll get you the stats when I get home. All right. We will take one more break. AJ says we're good on ads, but we'll take let's do 1 minute. That'll give me a chance to organize. We'll come back here and put the finishing touches on a Warrior victory, 12-1 tonight over the Wapello Indians from here in Wapello, Iowa. We'll finish the postgame show when we come back. You're tuned into Warrior Baseball right here on the Tumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports Channel.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hisson, and this is your Van Buren County Community School District Weekly Report. We want to congratulate the class of 2026. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Always remember, if you need help, support, or guidance of any kind, please reach out to a member of our team. We'll gladly do what we can to assist you. We want to thank our staff that are retiring or moving on to new adventures for all that they did for our students. We still have a few openings in our district. Please contact us if you're interested. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you for a final time from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here, Wapello High School, Wapello, Iowa, to put the finishing touches on a 12-1 victory by the Van Buren County Warriors over the Wapello Indians here tonight. Score updates from AJ. Looks like Fairfield teams might split a doubleheader against Burlington on the softball and baseball side of things. Pekin was still leading centrally in the bottom of the seventh inning. So our player of the game tonight, Creek Kite, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. And this will wrap up the Warrior Baseball postgame show, brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix, delivering affordable ready mix concrete to your door or job site. Check them out on Facebook for contact information. So after tonight's game, Wapello falls to 1-9 on the year. They're 0-7 at home. They're in action next Thursday of this week, June 18th, at Hillcrest Academy, a 7 p.m. start there. The Warriors improved to 5-8 on the year. They are first road win, true road win, 1-5 on the road, and we're in action next, right back at it at the Ferguson Sports Complex in Keosauqua, Iowa tomorrow, Tuesday, June 16th. West Burlington Falcons come to town. Action in the South Division resumes at 7 p.m. First pitch there. So we can start to wrap this one up now. I'd like to thank all of our viewers tonight. If you chose to make this broadcast part of your evening on Monday, June 15th, 2026, hey, big thanks for doing so. You're so important to the broadcast, and you know that we could not do it without you. If you turned on the postgame show on your way home, listening to us, hey, make sure, we appreciate it. First of all, make sure that you drive safely. AJ and I will be following you up, and we will do the same. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, as I always do here in the post-game show of Warrior Baseball. I'll run through them for you one final time. The Van Buren County Community School District, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, The Complexion Company, Slayton Polaris, Cranston Family Funeral Home, Van Buren County Hospital, Dixon's Mattress Outlet, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Dowd's Quick Stop, Smithburg Automotive, Roto-Rooter, and First Iowa State Bank. I should also mention the game recap in the postgame show sponsored by Roto-Rooter. I never rarely worked that one in. I decided that I wouldn't forget it here tonight. And all the innings were Cranston Family Funeral Home. Inning recaps The Complexion Company. Big thanks to all of our sponsors. If you're in the area and need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're a huge part of why these broadcasts can be viewed on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. If you're not currently a sponsor of Warrior Sports but would like to be, you got to get a hold of Margie at OttumwaRadio.com. She'd be more than happy to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising, feel even better about sponsoring Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, get a hold of Margie at OttumwaRadio.com. The totals and finals for you one more time. The Warriors tonight, 12 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors, they leave 5. Wapello, 1 run on no hits, 1 error, and they leave 3. Winning pitcher Creek Kite, losing pitcher Wyatt Marlette. Time of the game was 1 hour and 58 minutes here tonight. Next broadcast will be with you tomorrow from the Ferguson Sports Complex in Keosauqua, Iowa. The Warriors back in action on Tuesday, June 16th, home for the West Burlington Falcons at 7 p.m. first pitch there. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of my cameraman and on-site producer, he needs no introduction. He's the incomparable one and only Mr. A.J. Rowe. My name is Shan Mukwan, your play-by-play voice of Van Buren County Warrior Sports. A.J. and I, along with Ottumwa Radio, we're back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. And we will both wish you a very pleasant rest of your Monday evening and say so long to you from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here in Wapello, Iowa, near Wapello High School, where the Warriors tonight get a 12-1 win over the Wapello Indians. We will talk to you next tomorrow night about 6:30 for the pregame 7 o'clock first pitch. The West Burlington Falcons come to town to take on the Van Buren County Warriors at the Ferguson Sports Complex in Keosauqua, Iowa. So until then, you've been tuned in to Warrior Baseball. Tonight, we were streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube Sports channel. Hey, if you chose to tune in, make this broadcast part of your night, you know that we appreciate it. A big thanks for doing so. So, from the Carl Mack McGill Athletic Complex here in Wapello, Iowa, near Wapello High School, good night.